Good evening, everybody. It's a Saturday, which means, well, in fact, slightly unusually at the moment it feels. I've got everybody. Hey Tex, Spacebar, Mr. Farrell.
Howdy.
Hello.
All the dudes present on the night I really needed all the dudes present. Perfect. Although, I believe Farrell's still a little under the weather.
Yes, a bit, but so is Space Engineers. My mouse is acting up again.
Oh, is it doing the weird sensitivity thing?
Yeah.
See if it persists when you get in world.
I hope not.
Oh, that is a long delay on the stream. Good night.
Is it? How long is that? You give me an idea.
That was probably about good 45 seconds to a minute of banter before
Oof.
all of a sudden I heard it.
Really? Wow. Nasty.
Maybe at least 30 seconds. I might have exaggerated a little bit. It just felt like a long time.
Yeah. Fair enough. Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome to the stream, and to the day in which we've got a lot to get done. Oop, that's not the right one. There you go. So, if you guys could get in for me, kind of ASAP. I believe we got some shields to put down and the like before things go horrible.
There is really no such thing as a ASAP loading in Space Engineers.
Well,
Yeah.
no, but
whenever
really,
you can.
it's as soon as possible. It's just possible is quite variable in this term. Oh, I can't use a station shield emitter anymore, can I? We're moving.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Do we have tables or anything else down for this stuff? Of course we don't. We can't have tables and anything else down for this stuff because we didn't have the stuff loaded. I'm thinking maybe shield on the back behind the bridge decks.
Sure.
Okay. I'll help you guys with your ships before I work on mine.
I think it's just trying to get the shields down more than anything else. Trying to think where's best for this, because it always feels like they're so exposed, but I know that's kind of the point.
Underneath, maybe? Is there any spots underneath?
There's plenty of spots underneath, but I was thinking of trying to put it behind the bridge on the basis that if we're on the bridge, that's probably an area will be... behind the bridge will always be away from whatever we're fighting.
Good point.
In theory.
Theoretically, sure.
What about under the walkway? Maybe attach to the walkway or something?
Wasted. How boring is E3 so far? Boring enough that I've not even paid it any attention this time round.
That was this weekend?
Yeah. Well, it's starting today. What have we had so far? EA's done their press conference and showed off some incredibly lackluster looking footage for Jedi The Fallen Order. Like really lackluster. I mean, they look pretty, but as far as I could tell, there wasn't any gameplay.
Yep, there goes the mouse again.
What the hell?
That's what I'd like to know.
You got any funky custom software for it or anything?
Nope.
Actually, Spacebar, I tell you what you can do. I think you should come up to this bridge section up the front here where we've got some old and defunct looking consoles kicking around and...
Spruce it up a bit.
Spruce it up a bit, yeah, that's what I was thinking. I mean...
Whatever would he replace it with, though?
I don't know. What?
There's pretty much the flight seat. I mean, if you're not going cult, you're going with flight seat or control station, right? I mean,
as far as yeah,
that's
pretty
really all
much.
that's available.
Spacebar, I'm sure he can find something. Just super grid it in there.
Yeah, well, there we go. Oh, God.
That's one way to do it.
Okay.
Well, suck a text into that one easily, at least.
I may have actually just come up with a name for the ship.
Is it any good?
I don't know.
We had an idea while you were away, so we can go both ways. Just see what yours is like, and then I'll present mine.
The Greeble Star Caveat Emptor.
No, Caveat Emptor? What's that one?
That is Buyer Beware. Latin for Buyer Beware, which definitely fits in with the the economic theme of the ship,
Yeah.
but isn't quite as obscure as other things.
Yes, other suggestions that we may have had previously. Indeed. We are apparently out of interior plate completely.
Well, I thought it was cute. I thought it was a good suggestion. I don't remember who made that, but I think they were probably brilliant.
Okay, my suggestion was the revisionist. Yes, sounds like you're really sold on that one, Tex.
Nope. That's not what I wanted to paint.
Someone was asking earlier what the grid mass of the trade surplus is. It is 54 million tons. Or 54... Is that kilograms? What is that? Grams or kilograms?
I don't actually
I think
know.
it's kilograms. I think it's kilograms. I don't know for sure, but I think it's kilograms. Yeah, we are missing... Probably platinum. We might not actually be missing the platinum. It might just be the cargo network being ring slow again. No, we're not missing platinum at all. We've got plenty. As usual, it needs to be refined. But actually, the cargo network's looking really snappy today. I don't know why, but stuff's getting pulled out of the refineries instantly, at least.
Oh God, you had to say that, didn't you?
Yeah, now you've jinxed it.
Yeah, we need some interior plates. Let's see.
So far, the build helper and the build planner and easy inventory do not conflict with each other. They use specifically different keybind shortcuts, so you can have both on, which is obviously... Oh, was I sitting in a chair you need to get rid of? I'm sorry. Just taking up the seats nearby.
Yeah, I thought about painting it while you were in there, but I figured you were busy.
I was trying to queue up some interior plates, and then I looked around for a bit and didn't queue up any interior plates.
We've got 32,000, so I think we're good.
So why can't I pull them out of that?
I don't know. I was able to out of the connector underneath the bridge walkway.
Katie's doesn't have a bad suggestion there.
I didn't see what he
The
said.
amalgam.
That was more true previously. But yeah, I could see that working. I feel like we need some sort of...
the first chance I guess you get to see these in person. The
No, I haven't
temperature
seen them yet either.
needs to be higher, though.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I'm going to chill out a little bit before I come over and have a look, so it'd be nice for them to be finished.
Where's a good spot to put this then, Tex?
I'm thinking borrowing a page from an old book here.
Oh dear.
I need oxygen bottles.
Oh, I need my pink again. Damn it.
Ooh, and I should probably before... No, I need the blooming shield table down. I want to put a shield table at the back here. And it looks like the code is non-conflicting, so far at least we're using easy inventory still without much problem. Main reason being that I can't really be bothered to learn a new one. I know the keybinds for this one now.
The paint gun mod is actually working surprisingly. Oh, and it works No, surely not. Okay. It does not work with the skin system. But
No.
the paint gun mod is still working.
That's a shame. That could have been cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're not as heavy as the Enterprise yet, Roger. But then crew-wise, we've got a crew of 4, so that's probably fine. Rather heavy, more heavily armed than the Enterprise as well. I don't recall the last time we did a huge amount of research.
Oh man, that's definitely lag hopping around though. I'm hoping that slows up.
Yeah, there's a possibility that ends up being related to the upload you're using for the stream as well. We're still retrofitting the ship. But today, like, we've got the mods on for adding our shields back on again, and not only that, but I can promise you that we're not just going to be left to retrofit it indefinitely. And hinting towards the idea of a sort of Galactica-style gameplay for a little while, and had to come around eventually. Even if we're not quite ready for it.
Whoop.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I don't want to die. I don't want to die, but I can never find a bloomin' medbay in time. This ship's. We need. I think some strategic recharge locations. No, it's in time rather than.
Okay, let me put it this way. Do you see a blue light anywhere? Guess what? If you head towards the light, you'll find a med bay.
Understood, but it's down on the bottom floor. And I was up on the bridge. By the time I notice I'm dying of oxygen,
Oh, I'm not the one responsible for designing the bridge, so
no, I'm saying
you have to talk to the designer there.
We need a little, and what I was saying was we just need to have ourselves a little location for recharging up here. Like, what was it? There was the Half-Life recharge stations at one point. That sort of idea.
I'm just saying we just need a little coffee while we're on the bridge. That's all.
But Mister, can you recharge from coffee? I don't think you can.
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's you can't recharge oxygen, etc., isn't it? You can recharge energy.
Right.
Yes, Mr. Tux.
I thought you were talking to me. So.
Oh no. Oh yeah, that looks nice.
Except for you can't see out the front window in first person. Damn it.
Really?
But
No.
it don't look like a Battlestar. But didn't all the Battlestars look different?
Oh yeah, I guess I did make that a little bit too high. Dadgummit. Well,
Just need a booster seat to use it, that's all.
it's more supposed to be like a commanding chair. I guess I named it wrong. Do we have... hang on.
The USS waste of space. You see, and I can't even complain. That's the problem with that. But, well, yeah, fair enough. I mean, I suppose. What am I even doing here? Other than making something that looks ugly as all sin. Ooh, that was a bit of a sugaroony. Who did that? Who's responsible?
Not it.
I don't know. I was just trying to place an armor block and it wasn't doing anything.
Not me.
Not me.
That doesn't
But
sound
I
right.
did just hear. I did just hear a holo projector come on. Spacebar.
Okay, that culprit has been located.
Tucker did it.
Oh god, what's this? It's like someone's redesigned my bridge. With a whole new console pack that I don't think I've ever seen before. It's bizarre.
Nah.
But there's only one console pack available for Space Engineers, it's Colts.
Wait. No. You guys screwed that up. Come on. Let's go back to the beginning there on that one. I told you, we need you to do that in the Kirk accent.
Fuck. What could it be?
Actually, I lie, Shadow Flux has got some as well, but I'm not even sure if that mod even works anymore.
Okay. Yeah, that doesn't work anymore. I'm fairly sure that.
I'm pretty sure that's got pink textures on it now. Yes, look, guys. Spacebar
See if that helps
made new cockpits for us, new consoles.
Oh, look, I can see out the front window.
And they
Nice.
curve and
Much
everything,
better.
and they look different. and they even got functionality that Colts doesn't. Did you see it?
They can be repainted.
And using the custom LCDs as well. So if you guys fancy getting yourself some new consoles to design with, Spacebar published these just before the stream went live, I think.
Yeah, a couple hours ago.
Up on the workshop now. And yes, they've got cup holders. Of course they have. It's Spacebar's
Trademark.
Spacebar's little trademark. Salta-Cola. Really
what
cool
did you name that,
Spacebar.
like Spacebar's downward-looking chairs or something like that?
Spacebar's ship interaction units.
Yes, that's right.
So yeah, these are actually pretty cool. Spacebar's a little legend. Are they all third person, or does some of them have the first person view?
No, they all have first person.
Oh, they all have first person. Nice. And they've all got look. You actually look like you're sitting in it with your hands sort of in the right place and everything. You're not spaghettified the second you get in the seat.
Yeah, I spent quite a bit of time.
The pilot
making sure.
console has a good view, though.
Does it?
Yep, it does.
Mr.
And,
Spacebar.
oh, you enabled the scripts by default? Look at you. I'm impressed.
I did all but the engineer console just because I forgot and I just didn't want to go back and do it.
No. Repeat after me. You didn't do the engineer console because it's so important that the user has buy-in and they set it up exactly how they want it.
Is that showing accurate time? Apparently. I meant the analog clock.
I mean, the analog
Yeah,
tech? Really? Wow.
What is the console on the stick on the thing? It's a mini projector, so you can have a look at what your ship looks like.
Totally not inspired by an anime or anything like that.
No, none of this. None of this. I also like that I have...
Thankfully, we have a large selection of things not inspired by said anime.
Speaking of which, I should probably set up this console so that if we have visitors, we can actually leave.
I'm sorry, Ice. I'm afraid, even though you've missed the building, we're not going to be able to start over, my friend. As much as I'm sad that you missed it. Where's the table going? We need a shield controller table here, Spacebar.
That is a good question. We could probably remove a couple of these consoles maybe on the sides.
Or maybe move the custom ones to the sides of the front rig.
Shutting them all off.
That's a good question.
Yeah, if you guys haven't noticed as well, we've got different types of consoles. So you've got like a navigator console and an engineer's console and so on.
How about take these two pilot consoles on either side here?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And then put the engineer and the navigator consoles further out.
No, Ryder, that is just Kane's projection system now. There's no way to make that any different.
Yeah, I think these would do good for a Red Dwarf build. They're much more the right sort of style for that. So yeah, we need just a shield controller table down there. And I don't think we need the other bits in here. The other bits I can stick elsewhere.
Or maybe even, I don't know, maybe the corner pieces up out there? And they really look good all next to each other, though.
The navigator and the engineer and the captain's consoles don't transition with the because these are supposed to be standard. Just
I'm sorry, Spacebar. I immediately asked you a question that it doesn't. This is my talent. But my suggestion was to put them on the end where the other consoles were, which of course is something that they can't do.
Well, I mean, they do.
They can, they just don't meet up, you know?
Yeah, they don't flow because they're supposed to be like specialized.
Do you mind if I play with this a little bit?
Yeah, go for it.
See if I can make it fit the space a little bit better.
For some reason, what? It's removing the armor blocks.
Oh, did I paint the armor block?
Yeah. Uh-oh.
What did you do, Tex? Did you break it?
Maybe. A little bit. I just had to find the hot spot for the corner console. Okay. Which blocks did I have there again?
Good question.
Are the LCD programmable? Yeah, they work using the new LCD system they put in, so you can put what you want on them. They've just been
Weird.
loaded up by default with something, so
Yeah.
that they, when you spawn them in, there's already something on it. Did Spacebar fix the squeak on the seat tilt control?
No. Engineers say that that's not fixable.
Impossible, I'm
That'd be
afraid.
in the next version.
Lack
'Cause you
of
have to rebuy
materials.
it every. Yeah. Technology just isn't there.
Ooh, I like that.
Hmm. Oh yeah.
I'm just playing. 'Cause we patently don't really need like 7 seats on the bridge.
What, for the 4 of us? Nah, probably not.
Yeah.
That was more just to kind of show them off a bit.
Oh yeah, I understand. So what do you have down there? Engineer console on that side? The navigation console here?
Yeah. I don't have anything down.
On the other side.
Oh yeah. Engineers over here.
Whoa, Ben, man, what the
Yeah, no,
fuck?
that looks good.
Jesus Christ. Hey, Kettle stayed for the whole stream, and I just wanted to thank you for all the great content, and thank you to everyone else for making one of the highlights every weekend. Sorry if this
The
slightly
shield
breaks you for a
control
while, but
table.
it's for a good cause. Yeah, GG.
I'm
Mission
gonna
successful.
go See if I can wrap up my little.
Not only
ship
that, but you
so
didn't
we
even
have
fit the message in the box.
Need some more cannon
Dude.
cannon fodder.
I don't know how to respond to that. That's incredibly generous. Like, yeah, like Mindblade, it's easy enough to deal with. Like, someone 20 quid, very generous
Alright,
donation,
shield
nice one.
controller table is up.
Put a 0 on the end, don't even know. You absolute nutcase. Thank you, dude. I'm incredibly thankful for that, and that's incredibly generous. And on the notes of, for all the good content, actually the content on the channel has been pretty lacking of late, and I'm sure you guys have noticed. There are some reasons for that, and I'm working on it, but that makes me feel even more guilty when someone gives like a massive fucking donation. That is a lot of teeth. You're right, Tenebrous. Yeah. Yeah, we don't include Canadian pesos, non-fam. Damn, son. Well, I hope you have a good evening with whatever it is you've got to go off to for the rest of the stream, but yeah. Success mission. Broken is. YouTube doesn't take half of it. It's like 30%, maybe a bit less. 0 point. And Riva. Well, yeah, morning. Okay.
So
Someone from the other
what's the difference between
hemisphere.
the two ship
Now back to
shielding
61.
areas?
Bloody
Just
hell,
a
you've got
look.
a lot to watch. Well, thank you very much, dude. I appreciate it.
I'm sorry, say again?
The two different ship shield emitters. Is there a difference, or is it just that's just different? A look difference.
This just looked
I see
different.
two ship.
There's a ship shield emitter, and then there's the
Yeah,
Cision shield
no,
emitter.
there's 2 types of ship shield emitter. It's just a visual difference.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Oh, I didn't know you could do the one that looks like a box on a large grid. I thought that was a small grid only.
No, it looks a bit weird on a large grid, if I'm honest, but then so does the other one
Yeah,
because it's so
no, it does.
tiny.
Mm-hmm. And for the other shield mod, what was the one that you want to go with? The as far as the upgrade things.
You've got to watch out for putting too many capacitors on. If you
Okay.
overcapacitor it, it uses too much energy. Like it gets,
2.something
it gets
million?
too high a shield value, and starts freaking out. Whether that's still the case, I don't actually know, because it seems very odd that he'd put in something to increase the value of the shields and then not allow you to increase the value of the shields to its max.
Mm-hmm.
So, don't know. And someone else asked, what's the back part, this part of the bridge for? This back end here, outside of like making it so that we don't have a hole, will be partly for mounting some turrets on, goody goody, but partly because I was going to put the shield stuff back here initially, but hey, I guess what I will probably do back here is put a little recharge gyro, recharge and cryo setup. Actually, no, there's another one just down the staircase, isn't there? So screw that. Actually, it's down the staircase and down the corridor. This ship is getting bigger and bigger all the time. It feels. Oh, we've stumbled across something I don't think we were supposed to see, boys and girls. Texfire just hiding a body around the back of the cryopods.
Nothing happened. I don't know what you're talking about.
Do we have
I was
stuff?
trying to get... I fell 5 feet, so I died.
Of course.
Oh.
Sounds legit.
Totally legit.
Actually, that's what we could put at the back of the bridge. You make that the shield room.
Huh? Could do that.
Given that these ones can go inside. But, before I forget, I'm going to go and put some shields on the Musa quickly, fill in the hole in the side. Look at it, poor thing.
What are we missing? These oars. Computers.
Already
If anybody's
working on
near a console. Okay, thank you.
Yep.
What? Console? Like a cool new console that you can download from the workshop right now?
No such thing. Sorry. What I need on up here is I need a way to access the inventory from the bridge. That would be awesome.
Alright, now we're out of silicon.
Actually, completely?
But it seems like...
I can go get some silicon.
500...
How much silicon do we need?
A lot, because we're down to 500, 600.
Ooh.
Hang on, no, we got tons in... Now, we've got tons in that's ready to be refined, but we don't really exactly have the refinery capacity.
Also, there's an
which I'm trying to
ingots
extend
container
right now.
here that's got 592,000 silicon wafers in it.
I know, but I've got the refineries going all out to refine gold and platinum at this
No,
point.
silicon wafers.
And
They're already refined. The ingots container's got 629,000 silicon wafer in it.
so what you said about the cargo network at the beginning of the stream
Performing
is finally
better
come back to haunt us.
as is now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I didn't cause it. Don't shout at me. Wasn't me.
Huh?
I am no witch. We
Likely
discovered this
story.
last week.
Mm-hmm.
Spacebar's console's already front page. Come on, guys.
Is he really?
Get going.
Wow.
Nice.
Alright, let's get him out there.
Okay, you're doing... Yeah, you've moved over the platinum already. Cool.
Well, we're chewing it up as fast as we can spit it out.
Oh,
I'm trying
yeah,
to
I'm
get another
sure.
refinery online.
I'm sure. Okay, so I don't need to go mining. Roger.
Nope, no, you're good.
There's still a very large hole in the side of the ship, and I can't recall what went... Did I have 2 shield generators?
What's that on the Musa?
Yeah.
I think it was just one, wasn't it?
I don't know. I might have had 2. Partly on the basis that, like, it's the only thing that would fit perfectly into the space I'm looking at the moment.
May have
And I
been.
also seem to remember having the large shield generators kind of got a sexy side.
Mm-hmm.
I remember having that on the outside as well as having some of the others, but maybe someone in stream can remember. It's been a while. I'd have a look at my my blueprints, but that would lag the entire server.
Yes, it would.
No, Fog, the whole point of the witch... I got it wrong last week. I got it backwards. The whole point of the witch drowning thing was that if they drowned, they weren't a witch. But it didn't matter because they were already dead. And and if they floated, it was because they believed witches were made of wood. So if they floated, they were made of wood, and therefore they were a witch, and so you should burn them. And yeah, Middle Ages, good times. Yeah, I did have 2 large shield gens, that makes sense. That makes more sense. There is a question as to whether or not I want to put a second one back in again, but...
Is the surplus moving?
Probably.
I don't know. Is it?
Seems to be drifting a little bit.
Very slowly, yeah.
Yeah, about 0.03.
Really slowly, but it is moving. I'm also probably going to need to put... The Mooser needs so much redesigning, god damn it.
Not enough steel plate. What? We out of steel plates?
No, we won't be. It'll be the inventory going weird.
Oh, lovely. Here, let me see. Dampeners are indeed on, as are thrusters.
Yeah, but we've got grids attached to the ship. Spacebar.
Oh,
Not
well,
spacebar,
there you
text bar. Losing the plot.
Text bar.
Text bar, sure.
Paint gun's not switching colors again.
Space fire.
I think we've gone down this road before, and I made a weird joke about Liam, what his face song.
Liam O'Brien?
No. No, not that one.
Why? Oh, yeah. I can't drag out of the large container.
Hang on, I'm doing something right now.
Are you...
Yeah,
Wiring it, well, screwing up with the cargo containers here. Hang on.
Quartermaster Farrell is doing his
Trying
business.
to get the new refinery in.
Okay, the front end of this has ended up odd, to say the least.
There you go, that should be working now.
Thanks, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, not again. Get out of here.
What?
Hey, spacebar? You're probably gonna hate me, but the mouse wheel scroll for the armored conveyors is not showing the curved anymore.
It's on the straight block variant because I've been using it.
Okay. Yeah, I was using it on the T variant, and it doesn't show up on that one.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I really need to go through there and fix that a bit.
Okay,
Yeah.
and what am I trying to... put in here? Shield stuff? For which shield? For the
Where are you referring to, Mr. Texfar?
you said something about a shield area.
Yeah, back end, where I was trying to build up the back of the ship.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I've been trying to build that sort of rear end of the flying bridge, and I was thinking up there would be a perfect area to do the second shield area, essentially. Have them inside and somewhere nice and visible.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly how to close off the rear of this bridge, to be honest.
Yeah, the bobs on the Mooser are indeed pulling through each other. I know, guys. The Mooser's overall design is not great, but hey. It is what it is for now. It needs a full redesign, and yeah, now is probably not the time, given we are on a bit of a time limit. In fact, I should really just get a power generation up the front here.
What am I hidden? Yeah, I'm about 0.5 to 0.6 sim speed. That's kind of what it feels like.
That's local though, yeah?
Yeah, local.
Hey, Mr. Texfire, we need to have that conversation.
Mm-hmm. I think it is definitely going south.
Get out of here, stalker.
Well, that's the most impressive reply and also slowest reply ever. Hey again, Ben. 25 minutes later, Ben decides that he's going to break me again. Well, I can tell you now, some of this is going to have to go towards by getting Tex a new computer. Thank you incredibly much, Ben. And I'm not kidding about that. If Tex needs a new rig, I think it's about time that I helped him out a bit for all of the effort he puts into making my streams better. Go to bed. Vlog the vlog tomorrow, alright? Since group survival. Fair play, man. That's a shame that that isn't where it is, but I do want to get back to doing something more along those lines. Well, appreciate it, dude. That was entirely unnecessary, but yeah, I don't know what to say. You've exhausted me on the first attempt, and the second attempt is just, I don't know, the roundhouse blow to finish it off.
This is a silly addition, but there's a
Especially
armored
while
conveyor junction. It's the same model, but it's it's got the same amount of health as the rest of the armor conveyors.
Thanks, bud.
That one came out of being petty.
Okay, so remind me again, field math here. Somebody double check me on this. I've got 2 large, which are 10,000 apiece. Before you start adding
grid, yes.
Okay, well, on a large grid, is it 100,000 then? I'm trying to remember.
Blooming glass everywhere. I don't know. I think it might even be 1 million text.
Can't recall off the top of my head. Remember right, the large with capacitors on both sides, either 2 mil or 4 mil.
Yeah, I'm just asking about the base block itself.
What puts me off?
I need shield components and computers.
I think it's like 1 million. Let me find out. I'm building some on the Mooser at the moment. And yeah, chat, I'm kind of with you in that really the Mooser needs complete gutting and rebuilding. But right now, it's probably not a great idea to just throw away some guns.
Anyone trying to build anything with shield emitters, it's going to take a while. Those platinum and gold are its short supply. I've got another refinery up and it's still chugging along.
Okay.
I wonder what our world settings are for, because I bet you I never changed them when we remade the world. I bet we're on like 1x or 2x refining speed.
I believe so, yeah.
Oh, that would be a big help.
We could also throw some more refineries along this corridor if we need to.
I've been throwing down refineries at this point because I'm trying to get HSRs in, and it's taking a while.
Okay, so unupgraded, a big shield gives you 200 kilo points. Kilo points or whatever.
Kilo points. And then each...
Fucking hell. Roger that, one stratus. I hear you.
Each capacitor adds, what, 10,000 to that?
I hear you. Let's make sure text gets sorted out. I assume that's what you mean by that.
KPT.
I'll make sure that goes the right place.
Gotcha.
Get out of here, stalker.
Obviously, massive thank you as well, man. Not necessary in the slightest, but I suspect I know what you mean, especially given it's you, and I will ensure it's done. Extra poutine this week for me. Fucking sick. Thank you very much, man. The wild man strikes.
As you don't have to donate to make money towards a computer for me. I have a well-paying job. I can perfectly afford my own computer. But thank you.
I don't think it's too dissimilar to myself, Mr. Textfire. There's a certain amount of entertainment that has been provided by having yourself along. Whoa!
What was
Okay.
that?
That was a clang to end all clangs.
All I did was just have some stuff fall on the ground in here from grinding out a cargo connection because my inventory was full.
Holy crap. Okay, roger that.
Good to know. I was hopping into the pilot seat, ready to launch.
Shut up, Pyre. Carlin. Not Pyre, Carlin. No, that is not how it works. Not only that, it is 100% how you get yourself kicked off YouTube. Everyone just
hello,
waiting for the knee reveal.
Yep.
Well, that's a new color. Oh no, never mind. It's not. Just all of a sudden had a bunch of yellow stuff, and I was trying to figure out where it was coming from. So what are we doing? For name, are we?
Now the problem has become, Farrell, we're going to become so blasé to that noise. When it is something important.
Be like, oh, it's just the.
Well, it was a bit like back in the day when we were just constantly under attack by the drones, and so we just got to the point where hearing Gatling fire was the most normal thing ever, and so you just didn't respond to it at all. Why is there missing texture pink on the EV? Ah, right, yes. The missing texture pink on the EV is because the airtight hangar, our expanded, bigger airtight hangar door thing, it looks like Keen have deleted the default textures that were in the game for it, because it was using old textures. So if you remember, that had some very old, like, stone texture to it, and apparently that's been removed.
Yeah, they went through and cleaned up a bunch of textures, apparently. We are out of steel plates.
Again, almost like they're concerned about how much gets loaded into memory because of an upcoming...
Nah.
Are we legit out of steel plates, or we just can't get
No,
into the
it's
inventory?
just inventory.
I didn't see any. When I just
Yeah, that's because Farrell's busy reconfiguring bits of the system, so you may well be trying to
right.
go from a bit that he hasn't done yet.
Good point.
No, we're legit out. I'm working on getting more crafted up.
We were legit out of steel plates.
Yep.
GG.
Oh,
20,000 goes up.
Would it help in the slightest, Mr. Farrell, to temporarily smack a whole bunch of extra refineries on the Vishnu?
I'm just doing it, to be honest. After I'm done falling to my death again.
I mean, at this point, I've got another
this whole
3 HSRs
open-
kicking in down here.
This whole open floor plan thing is not working out the way I expected it to be honest.
Well, maybe we just need to drop the internal gravity in there to half so that we don't have such a pull every time we walk off something.
Well, there's an idea. I don't know why I didn't think about that.
We have the power, Mr. Texfire. We must use
I
it.
know.
Yeah, bridge is looking pretty cool. I like it. Now back to this nightmare of a rear end that I can't work out.
Boy, is the Sims drop for anybody else? 'Cause I'm actually unable to like drag and drop right now.
No,
it's
I'm
actually
not
behaving tonight.
Okay.
Maybe it's to do with what you had earlier before we started?
I don't know.
Energy low.
You know, where you had the,
Yeah, no, I don't know.
Are we... We've got the energy cell mod running now, haven't we?
Yep.
It's almost like early vitamins in Atlas, sorry, where like because they're imbalanced, you're constantly missing one of them.
Oh, now there goes the sim sweet hit.
Yeah, I
What
can
in the
feel it down
world?
here.
Yeah, that'll be the same for me. Oh no, I think it was its saving.
Ah.
I hope not.
Well, when I came out of the menu I was in, I saw the game save thing disappearing and my sim's back up to normal again. Well, normal-ish.
That was me that time. I'm sorry.
Want me to drop the grav?
I'll do it. I just
Okay.
need to remember to do it.
Yeah, cheers, mod. I appreciate your work there, Mr. Gates, Mr. Bard.
Yep, thanks, guys.
I was trying to catch them, and then suddenly the force came out.
Get out of here, stalker.
We out of interior plate?
Yeah, unless we've burned through 30,000 since the stream started, probably not.
Hey, Austin. Why do you insist on giving me money just for poutine? Although, I will clarify. Have I had my poutine? Yes. Did I stream it? No. My kitchen needs perhaps a little bit more tidying before I think about doing something like that. And was it good? Actually, kind of, yeah. I'm not sure I did it quite right, but I will try again. If nothing else, I've got... You can't order cheese curds in small amounts, so I have a lot of cheese curds.
Okay. What am I doing here? Gravity. I'm going to try to find the gravity. I'm going to turn the gravity down before I die again. Now we've got 4 of them going now. Ah, okay. There we go.
I will give you a poutine stream. It'll just be the next one.
Stream team.
Everyone unsubscribe. A lack of poutine stream. Yeah, Takamiki, the video of the PC being messy, like, yeah, that was the whole point. It was an experiment. No, I'm not saying I intentionally did it, but like at the end there was an interesting thing to look at what the results could be from. I'm not sure what the interesting results of me cleaning my kitchen would be, other than my kitchen is cleaner than it was when I didn't clean it.
Sounds like a good excuse to clean your kitchen.
Yeah, I'm not going to benchmark it afterwards, though. It's kind of what I was getting at.
Oh, well, there is that. We could do a reaction video. We could have your mother come in to look at your kitchen, get her reaction, and then she goes away and you clean it, and then she comes back in.
No. That's not acceptable. My mother's not allowed in my kitchen. No. No. Oh, God. How many times will I do this wrong?
Oh.
If nothing else, if my mother saw my kitchen, she would notice far too many implements that are microwave related.
Oh, I figured you were going to say she would notice way too many things that used to be in her kitchen.
There is a bit of that as well. I will give you that. For example, she'll notice that their really nice dual-lit toaster that we've had since I was growing up, that disappeared mysteriously when they moved. Didn't disappear mysteriously when they moved. They forgot to take it initially, and then it did disappear mysteriously. It's a really good toaster. A proper old school clicky one where you just got a knob, twist it, clicks away, yeah, and fits like pretty much anything in it. You can get crumpets in that thing. Oh yeah. No, it's not an episode of Kitchen Nightmares. God damn it.
Hey, that's a promising sound.
How many times am I going to fly into that same window?
Is that a rhetorical
At
question?
least once more is the answer, Textfire.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Feel a certain kinship with my friends, the birds.
Yes, microwave cooking for one, Ferp, indeed. Yeah, I'll admit I use the microwave quite a lot, but I live on my own, and it's convenient. And they do things like portions for a single person in microwave size, whereas they tend not to in other stuff. Although, as a bizarre tangent, new microwave device that scared the crap out of me recently, it's got metal in it.
What?
Yeah. It's this sandwich toaster thing, like, you know, a bit like a proper sandwich toaster, but it goes in the microwave, and it actually works, and it's got metal in it. Like, most of the thing is metal. What? How does that even... I will admit, there was a decent amount of Googling about house fire with this product's name in it before I got brave enough to actually stick it in the damn microwave.
I would not blame you.
What kind of modules we want to run? Just straight yield modules or speed or?
Yeah, yield is what I've got running as everywhere as far as I can get it.
We don't have to worry about power efficiency.
No. We still have 7 hours of fuel left, so at least over here.
Yeah, Gideon's got it.
I've got 3 assemblers doing thruster disassembly as well to try to boost our platinum output, because we had 93,000 of them sitting around still.
I would probably use those still. For the... I come up with a convoluted reason why we might need that many thrusters. Nope.
To replace the ones that we lose.
Not happening. Yeah, 6 minutes, ladies and gents.
6 till what?
The thing.
Yeah, we're not gonna have anything online for shields.
Roger that. Do we want to perhaps be ready for the other option then?
Hey, I see. I still need, just for my basic shield or the bubble shield, I need like 400 field emitters.
Let me put it this way: I've got 10,000 shields up on the slicer, and that's it.
And I don't think we've got any on the surplus yet.
Nothing on the surplus, nothing on the EV.
We don't have
Shield
shields.
emitters, which we've got drain on platinum and gold for those.
It's not field emitters that the ship shield emitters use. Field emitters are for the other ones.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Oh no,
using.
no, you're right. It is field emitters for these ones. What's the funky part for the other one then? Sorry, I'm getting the names backwards. Because he's got his own special part as
Shield
well.
Out of here, stalker.
Shield components, and that's dependent on platinum, and so I've had to split the gold and platinum refining right now.
Uh huh. Okay.
So we're about 50, well, hopefully about 50-50, I think, now. That we've got some thrusters disassembling.
There's a hole in the floor, by the way, if you guys come running up here. Also trying to figure out why I can't find any bulletproof vests. Or girders.
We are using quite a bit of bulletproof.
We're out of wreck. Well, hang on, let me make sure we're
Or
out.
why that large car container is still inaccessible to the front of the ship.
Yeah.
I may have screwed up the conveyor somewhere.
I think it was working beforehand. That was the one I went and tried to check before we did anything with it. So I think it was working, but yeah, that's with a heavy degree of shrug at the end of it. I believe everything's charged and ready. Farrell, you got any ideas? Like jump drive wise.
Aside from... Yeah, should be good.
Get out of here,
Like everything's good on the surplus. Don't know what shape the EV's jump drives are in. I got it filled up anyways. Let's see.
Oh, thank you, Uniform. No message either. Just throw me a buck. Well, cheers, mate. And do I have an air fryer, Lilith? I've had an air fryer, and it was an awful one. So my getting on with it was not great. But that's perhaps something I should look into. Because the one I had was crap.
Everything locked down, just out of curiosity.
I'm trying to double check that.
In case we need to do a...
Well, this will
quick
be a
move.
bit of a test, but probably not in case.
Musa Grande is not connected.
Yeah, but the Musa never was.
Oh, okay. There we go.
It's got its own jump drives, so last time it jumped with. I think I think Farrell's thing's locked on. I believe that's green. I still find it slightly hard to tell, but looks like it could be green.
Should be.
Okay. I have setting the jump for blind jump for 200 kilometers.
Okay.
It's not quite full capacity, but
Where's the landing gear on the EV?
Bottom, over by where the red block is on the surplus.
Oh, right, yeah, I see. Just well hidden, so I couldn't see the damn thing. Yep, you're still fine. Spacebar is still physically connected.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm in the EV, ready to go.
Still working on my ship.
Vishnu is locked on as well. So that just leaves me getting in this
Get out
and
of here, stalker.
getting ready to see if this even works. You're going dead ahead, I assume.
yeah,
What was the distance?
200 kilometers.
Okay, set to 206.
You know, I did not even make room for a jump drive on this ship.
Bloody hell. Bard, Katie's, you guys are doing damn fine work. Thank you.
Good grief.
It's constant.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Hey, Adrian. Oh, and Dusty, I missed your message. Hello, Wasted Crew. How are you all? Well, any
good.
opinions? I'm good. Ready to potentially run away from something. Don't worry about it.
I know what's going on. The Musa Grandis is leeching off all the shield components that were getting built.
Quite
Because
possibly.
all the bobs are set to their furthest range.
Oh, set to
they're
furthest
fighting the
first
block that's
rather
furthest
than
away.
nearest first. Yeah, okay. I mean, let me have a look. I'd see. So far, it did look like it don't. Nah. Okay, good way around, Bob. Thanks for that. Right, I'll send a bunch back your direction then.
Well, I mean, as long as we have some grid that gets up and working at least, then we're better off than nothing.
Yeah, my first priority is getting a combat craft up and running.
Okay, well, I would prepare your butts, because in theory, this is when I should be doing the thing and seeing whether or not it even works.
I'm in a seat.
No, that's not the command. That one is.
I think we have enough obstacles on this grid, though. I'm gonna go out there and just say that.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. I've got 2 on mine. I still don't know what I'm going to name this ship.
I'm sorry, Minnesota. Thank you very much, dude. I'm trying to avoid winding text up too much. I'm going to take a manual save before I do this, just in case it all goes horribly wrong. Right, prepare your butts. Good not spawn counter, player not in watch list. What? I don't know what that means. Alright, let's try the other one. Oh! I've done something wrong. Well, balls. Yep. That was anticlimactic.
A little bit.
I don't know what that is, but it's over there. It's outside of range that nobody can see on stream, but holy crap, look at what's out there,
Oh my god,
guys.
look at how scary it is.
I know.
There's millions of them. For some reason their antennas aren't showing up. They must be going dark.
Really? Wow. Okay.
Come on, Tex, surely you could see them. You've got the best
Oh my
of all of us.
god.
They're everywhere.
It's full of stars.
Too bad you guys can't see this.
Yeah, those are them.
Attack ships on fire, burning up the shoulder of Orion.
I've seen things that the stream has never seen.
God damn it.
I'm guessing the jump is aborted.
For now,
ships
yeah.
burning
Apparently
off of the shores
the
of our
threat is a
stream.
little further away than we thought it was. Spoomber is docked, yeah. Well, Spoomber is landing geared down. It's not actually docked because it was getting in the way. It was making it lag up last stream, if you guys remember. Because, of course, it was. Yes, my reactors are very yellow in here. Are we alright for uranium?
Yeah, we still have like about 100 or so, and I can switch over one of the reactors to getting more.
I only need a
Or
little bit for the
refineries.
Mooser. It's just both of its big reactors now are yellow. I'm running off batteries only. That doesn't seem like
grab
a
it.
great plan. Ooh. I have discovered an underground room that I did not know was there.
We are out of superconductors and reactor components.
Superconductors are because of the gold shortage across the board.
Roger that.
Reactor components, though, that's interesting. Let's see what I can do about that.
I'm here. Well then.
That one I can do something about, amazingly. I've got 2,000 up on order.
I've got a couple large azimuths on my ship.
Roger that, bumping that up to 6.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Why are those large reactors not pulling it? In fact, none of them are. What?
You're the stealth ships from the... Yes. Absolutely.
That's better. Okay. I guess as a relic from the days we were still using either Izzy or Tim, the Moosa had use conveyor system turned off on a lot of its stuff.
Oh, well, there you go.
Like, well, why has the reactor's got no uranium in them? Well, that's because they don't want uranium at the moment. They're just fine.
Excuse me.
I suspect that what I've done is not load a dependency. Potentially.
Could be, yeah.
I think I've got the modular encounter spawner loaded, but without the NPC program extender. Possibly. I'm trying to guess at why that's behaving slightly odd. Have you built the Vipers yet? We had a Viper at one point, sort of. It wasn't quite a Viper, it was a Rattler.
We had a Rattler. Yeah.
So when is Spaceball making a new set of airtight hangar doors? I think he's got plenty to do already.
Oh yeah, I was gonna make the. Oh yeah.
You did express some interest last stream in potentially trying out to make some cornered ones.
Yeah. It's on the list. Trademark.
The list that's getting ever longer.
Mm-hmm.
The list that keeps on giving.
Each stream just a little bit more. What were the name of Krieg's energies? Were they the Deg turrets, weren't they? Yes.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's like it was supposed to go there.
Surely not. Surely not like it was designed to go exactly there.
Purely coincidental.
It was, and stop calling me Shirley.
These reds are different, aren't they? Yep. Okay. Thank you, chap.
Oh, we're out. We have 6 girders left. We queue up a couple
Roger
hundred.
that.
Oh, I'll let Quartermaster Pearl do it.
Lol zero.
We're also completely out of superconductors.
Can't do anything about superconductors. Gold is shorted.
Yep, I know.
Do we have gold and it just hasn't refined yet, or do we?
Can I?
Nope, we have it and it's refining.
Right, I'm going to
Gold,
make a
platinum,
proposal.
or the-
I need to try and work out why the mod's not spawning properly and double check the mod list to make sure there's nothing going wrong there. And on top of that, it sounds like most of the time spent on this stream at this point now is just being taken up by waiting for some refineries.
Yep.
At which point it says it's time to check the world settings for refining speed and maybe turn that up.
No, that
Because
sounds like a
hanging
plan.
around waiting for materials to refine is not fun gameplay.
No,
Or
it's
fun
not
streaming.
compelling, is it? Not compelling content.
No, not really.
I am in a chair. Actually, I can get into a cryo chamber.
Yep, heading that
I
way
could,
myself.
I could some of those behind the bridge. To be honest,
I've just
That's
come up
not
with
a bad
the
idea.
perfect idea for what video I can play in the break.
Oh, I like this new glass room. Or well, I like the glass next to the reactor room, to the left of it, or to the back of the ship. Are you looking at that hangar? That's kind of neat.
I am in a cryo chamber.
Oh, I'm on my way. I got distracted. Now I'm in a cryo chamber.
Okay. I don't need to be, so a little save is taken. Back with you in one moment, folks. Let's see if I can go and work out A, why we're not being attacked by huge waves of Cylon haters, and B, let's get that refinery speed turned up, because this is getting silly now. Right? I want to cover... The next step, I think, is just to cover the Vishnu in refineries temporarily, just to get it done, and that's silly. That is silly. Especially if we speed it up, the cargo system will be less full up the whole time. Yep. I'm going to be able to milk that one for a good while.
It helps that it's a good video.
Yeah, for a random, like, I threw that one together really quite quickly. I mean, as you could probably tell if you look at what footage is actually in it, like, it's all of pretty much the same stuff, just re-shot over and over again. But I am pleased how the edit work went together for it.
I am back.
It's just kind of the fact that they just sort of walked into my hands with that one.
Mm-hmm.
And to be fair, my DLC is still better than this.
No comment. Oh man, I want to get the pink color again. That's something I've never understood, why it doesn't keep your colors.
couldn't be because multiplayer was an afterthought.
No, not at all.
Honestly, when I made that video, it wasn't that salty. It just seems salty now.
In retrospect,
Yeah.
it's much saltier.
When I made it, it was supposed to look. It was an actual joke.
Well, time to fly away from the ship, or the station rather, and get the pink color.
I just manually dragged it.
Oh, for the pink gun?
Mm-hmm.
What? Wait, how do you do that?
I just hit E, drag the U over to 312.9. You can't quite do 313. And then the other two sliders all the way to the left, or to the right. Been working.
Huh. I still don't understand why we can't do a precision select in that.
Like a click, yeah.
I mean,
Dunno,
yeah. I mean, most of the other sliders you can.
A couple of refineries just doing iron, Farrell. Do we want to switch those over?
Shouldn't be. I had everything set to
Very
gold
last
platinum.
two, some basic ones.
They must be running out or something, and
I'll drag some gold
the
down
game's
to
putting
them.
it in. Yeah. Yeah, we plowed through all the stuff that was in them, so it looks like they switched over to whatever they could grab at that
So
point.
whatever was in the inventory, yeah.
Which is inevitably iron, because
Which is-
this game assumes that you need nothing but iron, apparently. Top priority, that.
I did get the message. Thank you, Lucas. I'm just gonna let things stabilize and everyone get in, and then we'll give it a go.
Okay, I'm in.
As in, probably want to get into seats and whatnot as well.
Yep, I'm in the seat.
Okay, hang on a sec.
No, I'm building.
So shield. Show on HUD. I haven't done this for ages.
Sean HUD ad.
Add there. Except not in that format, apparently.
Capital S, show, O, HUD, add. Yep, managed to get it in one. Wow, nice.
Yay! Second time. You
So, yeah,
reminded me that I needed the capital letters in it.
Yeah. It's very case sensitive.
Oof.
Okay, so
I
I've got
also
two large that are at 400,000 or 200,000 apiece. So yeah.
All right, I'm in a seat.
I'm not. I'm living
I'm in a
dangerously.
seat.
Rudder.
Of course, I'm also the guy that's going to press the jump button, so. Or Willie. Dun dun dun.
yeah. Apparently, I am eating uranium at a pretty impressive rate in the Mooser at the moment.
Mm-hmm. Well, some of that will be to getting your shields up if they're still charging.
And the your particle. Well, no, your particle weapon should be charged, but now I figured.
Or off. I think I turned it off,
Yeah.
actually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say the midnights are probably eating up a lot of bit of power.
I love that I put uranium in it, and my duration of power goes down.
Makes perfect sense.
Of course it does. It's
I
because switched.
don't know-
I've
I
got a
don't
lot
know
of
what your
batteries
problem
on
is.
this as well. Let's have a look. Have I got the wave and the Verdes off? Because yeah, wave's off, but maybe the Verdes aren't. No, the Verdes are off. All right, is it the midnight?
I can't draw out of the midnight reactors, actually. I can see girders, but I can't grab them. Yep. Nope.
Oh, I've been doing the clean skin. I don't like the clean skin.
It's easy to repaint.
Yeah.
If you ask me to come over and do it for you.
Well, once I get done with the ship, I can just detach and hopefully.
Alright, is everyone ready?
Yep.
Fine. That's not working. In which case, I need Lucas's cunning command.
Would that be call execute plan wasted?
Spawn the hatred. Yeah, that's the command. Damn it. I swear I pasted it. What the hell?
As soon as I use the thrusters, I'm at 100% power.
Mm-hmm.
It was like MS
Because it's all the refineries we had to attack on. Oh,
Yep.
What the?
I am Texfire. Please insert girder.
Oh, that's green.
I'm rotating, just FYI.
I know.
Right. I was trying to get a little away from you before I rotated around.
Oh, right, okay.
I'm trying to get solar power on.
As soon as we get done, I may move up to the bridge.
Yeah, I don't know what I've done, but I've broken the modular encounter spawner.
Oh, there.
Try one more save and restart. Some settings might need it. Okay.
Okay, dampener's on.
I may have balked the save file, the settings file for modular encounters, apparently. Because I'm special.
Congratulations.
So we should get back to.
Yep, I'm sorry.
To our non-action stations. I'm gonna
Set
put
condition
a
offline throughout the ship.
I'm gonna put a cryo chamber behind the bridge.
Get out
Now
of
that
here.
we've
Yeah,
actually
that's
got
another
somewhere-
spot back with the shields, perhaps. Try a chamber and a coffee there.
Austin Dextra. Old
Go
man
ahead.
Tex voice. I remember back in my day, Greebling actually meant something. Now it's just another YOLO swag 420 Hazelette Greeble. Ah, man. That dog don't hunt in my field.
But I learned it by watching you, Dad.
No, obviously you didn't, or it wouldn't suck so much.
Confirmed Wasted is pulling a Captain Shack. What have I done? I'm confused. I'm sitting on a ship here not doing anything. How can I be guilty of such a thing? Why does my sample pad not remember its samples? Where is blah 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 when you need it?
Blah, 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 blah.
Especially as I've got a new sample for it as well, because for some reason, Linus from Linus Tech Tips made exactly the same noise today on a live stream. So I've clipped that out so I can play Shaq and then him, one after the other. Seriously, it's uncannily similar. I was like, what the fuck? Someone other than Shaq makes a noise like that? Well, this needs to be remembered. Everyone ready?
I think we are. Yes.
Yep.
Okay, one more of these. Roger.
Once more into the breach, dear friends.
Don't eat a pink banana, Katie's. That's a bad plan. kind of right, actually, Wolf. If I was to add like a disc on top of it, basically what the Musa is the the nacelle section from a Star Trek ship. This is not trying to use mods live with no testing. This is trying to use a mod we've been using. This is Lucas's spawner, etc. There's nothing unusual about this. We've used this tons. But also, this is a series that is live.
I don't know, Katie's. That's an interesting question. Wondering if there's any way to blacklist links in chat. That would be remarkably useful, though, wouldn't it? You know, like disallow chat so people couldn't spam it.
Number, right?
Guys probably want to get in.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, the command might have actually worked. There are at least 4 ships coming our direction.
Okay.
And we have no shields. Okay. So what I'm hearing is the Moose is going to sacrifice itself to save us then.
If need be. The Moose is first going to see whether or not I can get away with turning on the big gun.
The big one? Why is it loaded me into...
Oh, I literally don't have enough power aboard the whole ship to power it.
Krieg was saying that Asmus may be having issues. Same issues he was having a while back.
It certainly looks like they are chomping through uranium at a rate that is pretty ridiculous.
Yeah.
Alright, book it for the EV.
Yeah, I've got no uranium aboard again.
Alright, I'm in a seat.
Okay, I'm loading in.
I will come with Farrell then. Because I am not ready.
No, I don't want to open the menu. I want to get out. Thank you. Oh God.
I have no idea how close they are either because they don't have antennas. They're out
5
there.
kilometers, 4.9. At least that's what I can see over here. I got a Hyperion class frigate, 4.9.
All right.
Oh yeah.
I'm in a seat.
And I mean, in reality,
Where are you at?
Hang on my way.
kinda supposed to be a bit more like this.
Okay. Hello, lag. Oh, that's a big one. I can save 6.k away. Let me
Battleship
bridge.
Artemis Victus. And thrusting.
Oh, and I died.
Oh, it's alright.
It's alright.
Warning, ship lost what?
I'm not seeing
Get out of
anything
here, stalker.
for that message.
Okay, we're not facing the right same direction as the Musa Grande anymore.
Here you
Good
are.
sudden shift. Fuel ship is low. Oh, that's what it's saying. Okay.
Here you are. You're fine.
Go, 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 because we're closing on that Duchess as you
The
go.
Duchess has got 5k range as well. It is time for some jumping text fire rather than some accelerating.
All right.
You don't actually need to be moving forwards to jump.
Okay, I'm not in a seat because I keep hitting and crashing.
Okay.
It just spawning me into the Musa, and I'm hitting the
enough.
wall.
Oh, it's putting you into the Musa.
And jumping.
Yeah.
Okay, random.
Surplus is clear.
I can see it picking up your stuff every time you die as well.
Yeah.
Okay, I am
Musa
9.4
Grande
out.
is 9.4 away from us. I see some. I'm gonna start heading towards one of those asteroids. We're probably gonna pick it.
Yes, I
Sorry.
suspect our problem here is by resetting the
Excel-
settings, we've also reset the thing I set up to stop them from spawning normally.
Okay.
Acceleration warning
Yep.
would be nice.
I didn't know you were out of the seats yet.
Can we make a protocol, perhaps, that when we're moving, we turn off the grav? Does that mean that people?
Make a difference anyways, because I got knocked loose of the.
Yeah, that's not helping me at all because I'm still in the Musa.
I haven't got grav off yet. Let me turn the grav. Oh, no, grav is off. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
I thought you'd spawn with your dampers off because of it. I'm stationary now.
No,
It does.
It's enough of a sharp momentum. It breaks your grab boot hold on everything. I think.
Yep. Because that makes sense. Okay, I'm in a seat.
Okay, at the moment we've got one ship, two ships, sort of both about 10 clicks away, and some asteroids nearby. Let's get some building done. You in a seat, yeah? Cool.
Yep. I don't think
I hear you, Cades. I'll get on it in a sec.
There's so many random groups in this thing.
We probably want to look at redoing those off stream at some point, just getting in and clearing the groups up.
Yeah, because right now I'm trying to find my gravity group and it's somewhere. There she is.
Oh, actually, no, it wouldn't, because Monarch's now a moderator, and therefore can post links anyway.
Get out of here, stalker.
Oh, cheers, Blake. Thank you very much, man.
Why did I break? I was supposed to be drifting. Alright. Brace, brace, brace. Are you parking?
I've stopped.
I thought you were moving at that point. I'm in.
Okay, I was going to move to that asteroid in front of us in case we needed to do some more mining. I don't know where we're at on our backlog. Not to mention spirits keep on.
Go for it. I'll follow you in.
Okay.
Oh, that's some clangy sounds as you move.
Right. Yeah, something is breaking me.
I think it's the either space bars or the EV.
Oh, space bar's probably got his.
Yeah.
No, because I'm.
Space bar's physically connected though.
Yeah, I'm physically connected.
As in, he hasn't separated it from the ship. He's still part of the ship at the moment.
Yeah.
So you'll be controlling his thrusters. It'll probably
Something
be
is
the
definitely
EV if anything.
me.
Might be the Vishnu, maybe?
Alright, let me try to get out to the EV then.
Well, no, we're going to do that. Let's pause. We know we can't move and move around at the same time.
Well, I'm not going to touch anything. Well, Carol's EVA.
Because it looks like something's taking damage just from the amount of work Bob's doing.
Mm-hmm.
I've got damps off on the EV, so there shouldn't be anything killing it.
I can get out and check the.
It looks like it's going
doing
into
anything.
Spacebar's ship, to be honest.
It does, but...
Did you turn off damps on the Vishnu?
Oh, I know what will be happening, Spacebar. Your modular thrusters are going to be burning...
What would they be burning, though?
The floor?
I don't have any pointing down.
Yeah, you do. I can see from here.
I'm not maneuvering
Oh,
either.
are those pointing down?
Yeah.
I can never tell that stupid mod.
I'm more used to it than you are, to be fair.
I can see thrusters randomly fire on the Vishnu right now.
I can't.
I can't.
And the Vishnu's
I'm already
hydrogen should
down
be
to
off.
7. Okay,
The ions
I'm
are definitely
gonna damp.
firing. It's blue.
Oh, the ions are, yeah, but it's only it can barely move itself with those ions. They're not going to be doing anything, really.
Well, tell you what, I'll undock the EV and pull it back out. And
I don't think it is the EV. I think you're right. It's not the EV, but
Okay, I just turned off the Vishnu's ion thrusters.
it literally only has like 2 small ones competing with you, so there's no way those are slowing you down.
Oh, let me get out and look. I don't think there's anything on that ship I'm building.
It's building something or fixing something or whatever.
I haven't had a chance yet, guys. Let me do that now.
Yes, to do what?
I can disable links being something that people can put into chat.
Are you sure those are pointing down? Because those look like they should be pointing to the sides.
You might be right. Obviously, from a distance, the LOD is a bit different than over. I might be.
I mean, you might be right. I am not really that used to this mod.
Right, that should be done.
So we're stopping for a bit.
I'd like to get closer to that.
Yeah, if we're clear.
I'm waiting for people to be secured or vehicles to be moved out if they're going to be moved out.
I'm good.
Out of interest, yeah, we're clear.
Okay, Spacebar, are you ready?
Yeah, let me go ahead and hop on my miner so I can go see what's on that asteroid.
Okay. Do you want to head out then? Or maneuver?
Oh, apparently my miner was not... How in the world did I survive? Okay. I'm out.
Thrusting.
Whatever it is not that. It's like there's something stuck in the floor at the back.
I think my miner was not connected. Somehow
Well,
the
it's
connectors...
still acting like there's something weird. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
I'm kind of with you. As I said, it looks like there's something stuck inside the back of the ship that's not connected to the ship. Because Bob is constantly working back there.
Oh, since I'm faster, let me come back.
And I'm slowing down steadily. Not quickly, but steadily.
I'm right with him. Spacebar, don't worry about it.
23.
Oh.
22. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I don't think we have as much thrust forward as we do back. Obviously.
Alright. About to brake. Braking.
Definitely going in and out of your ship, Spacebar.
What is it then?
Plus when I just did that acceleration, I got a weird side shimmy.
I noticed. I had to slam the thrusters on quite drastically there as you were sort of slowing down and then accelerating.
There is something dead ahead. Can you see what that is? Is that spacebar or?
Are you sure that's not me? Because I outpaced you the asteroid.
That's the EV.
Oh. No, we might need to get some beacons in these things.
Some beacons? Some bacon?
What about some pecans?
Ooh, no, allergic to nuts.
No, because then we'll have to have a long and involved discussion on whether it's pecan or pecan, and I don't have the energy. What are you making there, by the way, Spacebar? Just out of curiosity.
What do you mean? My ship?
Yeah, the thing that's in the back of the hangar, the barnacle that's on the back of the hangar.
It's supposed to be like a large ship fighter, kind of built around the particle cannon.
Gotcha. Okay. Well,
I mean, it's basically done, except for I'm waiting on the shields and stuff to get finished.
Oh, cheers, Blake. Thank you, man.
All right, let me go scout out this asteroid.
saw something spurt within 2.5 kilometers and then disappeared.
Hmm.
Okay, about to brake. And braking in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I do hear a clang.
Yeah, I'll come and investigate as soon as you stopped.
Okay.
Thank you, Aaron.
Can't tell if I've got asteroid in front of me or not.
You definitely have asteroid in front of you. You're close enough.
Good enough.
I'm not seeing anything on this asteroid, though.
Are we using azimuths in anywhere other than the Musa? Because they seem to have something wrong with them at the moment.
Yeah, because we've got them on the EV and the Trade Store Plus.
Oh, we got azimuth batteries and azimuth fusion reactors.
It's the fusion reactors that seem to be eating uranium at a ridiculous rate.
I don't have any uranium in my azimuths, but I do have them on my ship. There is something 3 point something away.
And there's a whole bunch of azimuth fusion tinies.
There is?
Yeah, I think it's on Space Bar.
I am not eating up power at a ridiculous rate over here on the EV.
No, it's eating up the uranium at a ridiculous rate, regardless of the power.
No, I'm not. I'm not eating up a million uranium right now.
Have you got large or small?
The EV is immune. Large.
Come on, baby.
So it might be that I've got smalls. I don't know. Right, can we have some information on the thing spotted 3 clicks away?
I don't have a camera, so hang on.
Okay.
I'm not actually seeing any usage out of the fusion reactors.
Are they empty?
No, they got stuff in. I mean, well, some of them are empty.
Roger that. I've got visual on a spurt signal.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it crashed on that asteroid over there.
Yep. Confirmed. Visual. Looks like a freighter of some sort. Definitely seeing 5, 6 large containers there.
Yep.
So...
Can you give me a waypoint?
Not being there, I can't exactly give a waypoint.
I'm trying to get close to see what's on there.
I'm pointing right at it right now.
Well, I can see something red over there, but I don't know if that's you or if that's it. Are you
I'm
moving
passing the trade surplus right now.
Okay.
There. Oh no, there's a turret.
There's also the cargo transport Platinum Wonder at 9.45.
Vanguard jumped in 6.22 out.
Okay, I'm within 890, so I'm sending a.
Okay, I need to point my nose around
There's a GPS point.
barrel, so watch out.
Yep, I'm clear.
If I have to make a blind jump, I can't make it through that asteroid.
Okay, that GPS point I just put in chat is 900 meters away from the crashed vessel. It's got just Gatlings.
Oh wow, that's close.
What's your max jump range right now, Tex?
My jump range is blind jump. Distance of proximity to coordinates is it must have reset itself. Hang on a second. I'm going to set the manually to 200 kilometers.
Okay, matching.
I'm not picking anything up on this asteroid.
Yep, 199.75 kilometers.
What on earth is using all of this power? Oh, I see. I wonder if that changed. Something's changed in regards to that.
In charge to what?
How much power the modular thrusters use.
Okay.
Okay.
If we need to do like a wholesale engine swap.
Well, there's a quick way to find that out. Let me grab the slicer here.
Okay, no, it's not that.
We have the repulsors too, don't we?
No, it's not that. I'm trying to work out why I'm struggling to get any sort of decent power out of this thing. I get 19 minutes with my current load, and nothing's turned on. Mr. Space is trying to work out, Mr. Shank, why the hell he is running around with a 12-minute capacity on a ship where none of my guns are even turned on yet.
Tell you what, I'm going to take some of these ammo steps and I'm going to turn them off so that hopefully I don't max out power every time I try to move.
Yeah, I'm at least on the small grid. The modular thrusters seem fine. Slicer's not consuming any.
Yeah, they don't consume any power normally. It's just, I mean, I'm used to this sort of amount of uranium lasting a decent length of time, and It's just not.
You sure you've got all the turrets and everything off?
Yeah. Only ones I'm running at the moment. I don't think even the ISMs might be off, actually. No, the DEG's off. Have a look how that responds. See, that's not draining any quicker than it was. Except I'm now using 180 megawatts more. Okay, so it uses 180 megawatts even when it's not accumulating power. But it saves the charges. Aha. Well, that can be used. No, I think Krieg may be right as far as how the Azzies behave under large amounts of power load. The answer's got to be salt reactors.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you think they're drawn?
That's how I can fix
as
it.
in,
I just add salt reactors. I'll fix everything.
and just has to find a way for me to be in the salt reactor when we jump somehow and still jump with the ship.
And we need to persuade Spacebar to increase like Barrel's power generation by a significant amount.
Efficiency modules.
Krieg, do the HSR's reactors take custom fuel? Also, this is not going to fit in here, is it? Unless I do it sideways in the middle. That'd be quite cool, actually.
Sorry, forgot to say. Moving.
Vanguard frigate 4.7 out in closing.
Roger that.
We also need to take an updated blueprint of this sucker for repairs. Yeah, something's approaching on the starboard side. No antenna.
On the starboard side.
Yep. Red object.
Negative visual. Up elevation or down elevation from the trade surplus?
If you're looking straight forward, it would be slightly high. You're pointing pretty much right at it right now. Up, stop, down. Stop, right in front of you.
Yep. Visual looks like possibly VSC mining craft. Or VCV or whatever it is. It's orange and it looks like it's moving away from us.
Which direction are we looking? Where you're pointed, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Just replace the flight seat in the Mooser, and when you guys are talking about something potentially incoming, I'm like, okay, right now I can't actually jump.
So we're sure that the azimuths are causing problems in?
Not 100% certain, but
Okay.
Right, I
going
will
to
say that all
discover.
the azimuths on the trade surplus, or the whatever we're calling it, appear to be empty. which makes me think that they have burned through their power.
I'll get rid of these on my ship then.
Well, we're gonna have to run something that's got high power output, or we're gonna put a lot more reactors in this sucker.
Nah.
Well, like I said, it doesn't help that we're running 1 million refineries right now.
That's true. But
Yeah,
that's not even taking our power, whereas anytime I move, it goes to 100%. Yeah, max output on the azimuth free fusion is 900 megawatts, so...
I want to know why azimuth fusion reactor
and vanilla
5
is
is on
what,
the planet blinking on and
200
off.
or 100?
Krieg, are all of the midnights, even the smaller ones, working? I know you fixed the big one.
No, the problem is that then that requires us to make fuel.
Oh yeah.
That's
true.
why I'm not doing midnights and going for the the HS ones instead, is because I think they just use uranium.
Oh, that is a big reactor. What does the hybrid reactor do?
It's the same size anyway, so if you're looking for one smaller, that's not your answer. We got one.
Yep.
Vanguard is 3.7 and closing.
Okay.
He only ensured that the midnights were fixed, not the HSRs.
I'm about to start testing.
Vanguard has a shield. Vanguard has a shield.
Secure, secure, secure.
Roger that, everyone aboard. Prepare for jump.
I'm in a seat.
All ship
Testing.
stowed.
No.
Looks like miner is
EV is
stowed.
not.
Ready to go?
Evie has
EV,
jumps,
are you ready
right?
to jump? Okay.
Yep, I have jumps.
Distance?
3.3.
No, distance, your jump.
200.
200.
200 blind jump.
Roger. Say when.
All right, jumping and trigger in 3, 2, 1.
Let's go.
Why are you not giving me my jump option on the flipping G menu?
Because you have to drag it from not a group, but from a single jump drive.
Yeah, I am trying to do it from a single jump drive.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. It's not letting me do it.
All right. And jump completed.
Jump complete. I am 9.5 out.
IDMC at 16.58 kilometers.
And a group at 8.3 from me.
Jumping.
That.
Okay, cool.
Spacebar. I'm gonna get a little thrust going.
Roger that.
And thrusting.
Let me know when you complete your jump, Farrell.
Yeah, I'm jumped. I
Okay.
have no idea where you guys are though.
Even the 2 emoteps, I'm still maxing out power. Okay.
Hang on. Got
Oh wow, that something's clanging.
Yeah, I never had a chance to check it out. I was trying to work out why my ship was just...
Yeah, something is breaking hard. Beside me every time I try to move this
closing up.
thing.
I'll get you a GPS as soon as we're met up, Farrell.
No, I'm good. I'm heading towards trade surplus. I've got your signal.
Ah, cool. Okay.
Just need to kick on the afterburner.
We're going to try and
this thing
stand our
moves on.
grounds after jumps. Yeah, well, that depends a little bit on us actually getting to the position where we can power our weapons and our shields and actually have some shields and so on. I think I'm still the only vessel that has active shields above like 10k on Farrell's.
I have no shields on the EV yet.
Okay, yeah, so I'm the only vessel currently even with shields. And I've got a massive power bomb.
Speaking of which, I'm going to need to drop a whole bunch of capacitors. If I can ever get them on the.
You still moving,
figure
Tex?
as far as like capacitors? Well, no, nope. Shouldn't be.
Yeah, we're braking slowly.
Okay.
Okay, I'm at rest. Yeah, I'm gonna work on getting our shields up.
I'm no longer taking shield components myself. I
very
removed one of the
vulnerable
two.
right now. Let me start off with like one full set of like 16 capacitors and see where that leads me.
Be aware I'm parked right under you, Tex, because I need to get within build and repair range. All I'm missing from mine is superconductors, but I guess gold is still the main concern with that. Although we do have faster refinery speeds now, so hopefully we're starting to get through it.
Any reason why we've got stuff showing up on the HUD, like gravity generators?
No idea.
Oh yeah,
Kind of a bit HUD clutter.
I know, but that happened when I was trying to set the ranges. You have to show them on HUD to be able to get the box.
10K out.
I'll fix that. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to turn the gravity back on spacebar.
Right up. I'm still on my ship building.
Okay, you shouldn't be seeing them on the HUD anymore.
Let me try and locate the source of the clang. Really not much around here it could be. Especially as we're losing it by... Like, the only thing I think it can be, Spacebar, is your ship somehow. I don't know how, but...
I mean, it's possible, but...
Harness the power of Clang.
Like, the floor here is only one layer thick, and we've jumped multiple times, so if it was a stuck component, we would have left it behind.
I don't know.
Yeah, the azimuth reactor, let's see. I can't tell how fast is fast right now. Yeah, it's going through that pretty damn fast.
Your little mine has
Distractor.
still got its thrusters on as well, Spacebar.
Oh.
Yeah, the thing is, Tex, keep in mind we've got the better part of what, 6 HSR refineries running full blast right now, plus the workshop's trying to keep up.
Well, there is that.
I'm not surprised the trade surplus is having power problems.
It's not having power problems until I try to move it. And then whatever's happening, it's just clanging the hell out. And maxing out my power, so.
Got a battle group that looks like it may have jumped in behind me about 7.2 kilometers off.
Heading our direction, or?
Trying to get a visual on it now.
Yeah, Spumba Thrust was also on.
Negative looks like an asteroid base of some sort. At least as far as I can tell. Yeah, it definitely looks like it's some sort of... A lot of antennas over there, but yeah, definitely an asteroid base.
That's fine. Asteroid bases don't come and find us and kill us.
You say that.
They tend not to. One of the features,
Now that
generally
you've
don't
said
move.
that, you know what Lucas is going to do next now, right?
I'd like to think that we were the only people with a asteroid base that moved, and we're kind of still flying around in it.
Yeah, I just need shield components and then my capacitors will be done.
I need superconductors and field emitters for my...
Yeah, I think we're generally
emitter.
holding up on those two. But
Yeah.
Yep,
it's
that's
going
cool.
through as fast as it can, basically.
Come on, baby.
You have a explorer ship moving pretty quickly out there too.
We might be out of silver and cobalt on shield components.
No, we have tons of silver and cobalt, I believe.
Okay, well.
Double check it, but we had lots of it. Certainly not refined at this point too.
Yeah, let me have a look. I think we might have burned through that. Let's find the big. Where's the big box?
Medium-sized explorer, Christine
C. Yeah, we've got
out.
We've got plenty of cobalt. That's not the issue.
Looks like stock turrets on it, so I'm classifying that as not a threat right now.
Brave. Yeah, we've got cobalt. What was the other one you needed, Tex?
Silver.
Silver might be a bit slow. We've got bits of it, but that's one of the ones that we're sort of refining as we go.
Okay, I'm gonna kick that over then. We have 80,000 of that. We just weren't refining it yet.
We don't have 80,000 of that, Tex. We have 1,687,000 of it.
Okay. We had 80,000 of that in that refinery.
What was that refinery doing otherwise?
Making gold. We got a number of other ones doing that. Most of them are making platinum and gold right now, so.
Yeah, and it looks like gold stopped being the hold up.
Matter of fact,
Silver
I
probably is.
Split that silver in half and put it into another refinery.
Got thrusters on the miner off now. Spacebar?
Hang on.
Oh, group them. Do it.
I'm working on it.
Hey, 10 days. Cheers, man.
Get out of here, Stalker.
Alright, I pulled over some platinum to the EV. I'm switching over its refineries to do that and get its own shield generator up and running. So pull away from the surplus to avoid getting any of its parts. I just need 400 emitters and I'll be fine.
Okay, I am all docked. Or, turned off, rather.
Roger.
We got contact at 2.5.
Oh, shit. Is that the vanilla turret one?
The 2.5 contact is not a problem, it's vanilla turret contact.
Roger that.
That sounds like famous last words, but...
Yeah, you could definitely tell from the turret silhouette it was vanilla.
Okay,
No shield.
so...
It was more from the angle that this is where it runs in and beats the hell out of us with vanilla turrets.
Yeah, double check my math on here, but I was at 400,000 for just the generators, right? So adding 16 capacitors brought it up to 1.4 mil. So I can do that on both sides, I think, without hitting the cap. Makes it. That sound reasonable?
Indeed.
Oh, except for only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them are actually up yet. Never mind. I'm going to go with flex coils then on the rest, and then we'll just see where we're at.
Do we have enough to queue up a few thousand superconductors?
Yeah, we can do that.
I need maybe 5,000-ish.
Oh. And I hit the wall. Man, those lag spikes happen at the wrong time. Literally, I spawned outside the ship.
If they
Is that how
didn't,
you're going to play me, SE?
they didn't, then they wouldn't be spikes. Wouldn't it, you know?
They only happen when I'm flying, I have noticed.
Interesting.
How dare you expect the game to keep track of your position?
Okay, I put a very large reactor in the way of me getting in and out of my ship. No! I thought I'd be able to get around here, but I can't. Can't even crouch. Oh well, I guess we're going in and out this way for the time being.
VIS just took all my stuff and now I can't draw from it. Something's broken. Whether it's the conveyor system or what, something's broken.
We'll try to find out if it's the conveyor system. Try drawing from a different port somewhere else on the ship.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. I was already headed.
At least that way we'll be able to identify what one it is. By the way, guys, have you ever wanted a console pack that just isn't the same as those console packs you've been using all this long? Something new, something colorable.
Why, yes, I think I would. You mean replace Cult with something else that uses LCDs?
After a while, you just get bored of using the same old console pack over and over again. And may I recommend Spacebar's ship interface units as the best possible mod for this task.
And they're repaintable.
But how much would this cost us? That sounds expensive.
It's cheap as free.
You too can buy this for 3 easy installments of nada. Nothing. Zip. Spacebar brand. It's good. There.
It's good.
Finish the question.
Sure, it's
good enough.
Sweet, to the point.
That's what it takes.
They'll do.
That'll do, Pig. That'll do. And that's what comes out of my mouth when I'm on autopilot.
Is there any possibility we could queue up something in the region of another 2,000 superconductors?
Absolutely.
Because I suspect I have stolen all of Spacebar's.
Yeah, I have
I'm
367 of the 4,000 I queued.
Okay, I have 4,000
They belong to me.
queued up. But are you going to make them? That's what I want to know. Yep, it's making them.
Clearly need to register that as a trademark now. It's good, TM.
Spacebar brand mods. It's good.
It also means you can now put that on the side of your mods or on the Steam pages and so on. Actual quote from real life non-streamer Textfire.
Real life non-streamer Textfire. Professional hanger-on Textfire says it's good.
So would that make any mod page for Lucas use the quote "Trust me"?
What was the quote in that Lucas had for the console mod?
Well, since I just updated it to say that real life non-streamer Textfire says it's good,
Okay.
no one can be sure if SE will ever come to consoles, but at very least, we can bring consoles to SE.
Which was Lucas's
God,
quote.
bringing the console experience to you.
Oh.
Get out of here, stalker.
Let's see. Have we caught up on all the? Have you been catching up on the?
I've been pretty good. Good. Malcolm's just ditched another one, and a fucking chunky one as well, out of nowhere. Wasted in the whole salty team. Thank you for your contribution to my ongoing sanity. Really? Oh, God. I feel for you, sir.
Sanity?
I feel for you if we're somehow contributing. I'm late today, but of course I come into a classic Textfire funny. Aha! Thank you very much, dude. That's hugely generous.
I feel like Austin is just donating now, so you can see if he can get me to do silly voices. Come with me if you want to gribble.
Yeah, look at the speed the fusion reactor's burning the uranium in comparison. AKA, I can't see it moving.
The fusion reactor...
The HS one. Why is gravity upside down?
Hang on. I messed up.
Get out of my chair and I'm walking on the ceiling. What's going on, Spacebot? Help?
It's not my fault.
I think you've already kind of incriminated yourself here.
Guys, I've got assemblers set up to disassemble. Please stop pulling stuff out of them. I'm trying to break down thruster components, and they're being yanked out as soon as I get them in there by someone.
Who's using thruster components?
I know, that's why I'm trying to break them down, and someone's yanking them right back out of the inventory as soon as I put them in.
Yeah, but
Nope,
none of us are using thruster components.
Well,
I've been building a fusion reactor.
Okay, am I supposed to be using the hybrid reactor? Is that the one?
That's the one I'm using.
Is that the one that's working, Wes? HS hybrid? Or HS fusion?
I'm using the fusion.
Okay. Not fusion, not fusion 2, right?
I don't know. Why do you ask all these complicated questions, Tex?
Well, because I, would like to know what I should place down.
Inquiring minds would like to know.
Just slap down one. It was called a fusion something.
Okay, we've got one. Why isn't that pulling gold? Interesting.
What am I missing? What am I missing for you?
Somewhere around, I still have 2 more of those fusion reactors. Where are they going to be hiding?
Oh, wait a minute. I see. I spy with my little eye red conveyors.
Yeah, so do I down here in the hangar.
Yeah, I've got red hanger. I'm not even. Never mind. Not connected. Not my conveyors.
Why are you red? That's what I want to know.
Because power's out, probably.
Yeah, I was going to say, is that power?
Yep.
Shouldn't be.
Nice one. Cheers,
No,
Patrick.
but everything's red.
21 minutes of power left. So the power drain is so severe.
Yep, power drain is 100. Okay, I'm going to cycle off and back on again. Well, maybe.
Our Midnight Heavy Singularity doesn't have fuel. Yeah, it looks like most of the... Oh, come on, game.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm at 100% power usage.
Yeah, we probably need to make more midnight
shields
fuel.
Charging.
Shields charging, but also, again, if we run out of midnight fuel, it's not like we're just going to grab more. And that thing does run on a lot of midnights.
Should I queue up some of the midnight fuel?
I'm at up to 3.6 million. What was that? What was our cutoff where it started just pulling more and more power?
2.
3.2.
No. 2 million. Or 2.2. Okay. You're way over it. But yeah, I suspect we may also be out of singularity fuel because we haven't made some in a long while.
I just queued up 100.
And our reactors are obviously running off that. A lot of our power on the Musa comes... on the Musa, on the... What are we calling it? We haven't got a name for it yet, still. On the thing.
The caveat emptor.
The amalgam.
The amalgam. I'll go with amalgam. Amalgam.
You can't call it Battlestar Amalgam, though. It doesn't work. You know?
How about we just... Well, since I'm going to butcher amalgam, why don't we just call it Malcolm?
Malcolm? Then everyone will think it's called Malcolm. Why is our ship called Malcolm? Alright, fine, it's called Malcolm. There we go. At least it'll make people question, what? But... Malcolm?
Well,
really?
Because it's in the middle.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
We're also not overpowered.
Oh, boy.
Oh, God, why did I not see it coming?
Ring the bell.
Well, there should be 200 midnight in the heavy now. Yeah.
Oh, is that what got it?
I'm seeing you've got
single
one reactor fueled up to 439 right now.
Okay, I am down to 2 million shield power. Okay. So, I don't know. We did a lot of things at the same time, so I don't know what actually resolved it, but we're not up power right now.
Yay! And I think the moose is looking alright again as well. Like, to the point where I might... Oh, I was getting uranium, that's what I was doing. Give me
I don't know
uranium. Whoop.
It's still plate. Okay.
Oh, my lunch time.
The heavy, anti-heavy turrets, they take the anti-heavy cases, right? For ammo?
Case doesn't sound right. That sounds like that's the byproduct when you've shot it.
Yeah.
which no, but Krieg does that, you know.
Yeah. I've got 3 of those. I'm gonna queue up 1,000-ish, I guess.
Okay, how's the...
So anybody who is watching my POV, I'm absolutely not fixing the conveyor system that I managed to screw up when I was placing this cargo container in the first place. It would help if I had interior plate. I'm just saying.
Come on, mouse.
You still having that problem?
Yeah, it's been intermittent all night.
That's bizarre.
I mean, it's a wireless mouse, but I've got new batteries in it, and the receiver's clearly within line of sight of it, so... No idea.
I mean, I use I'm admittedly I was plugged in there for charging, but I use a wireless mouse almost exclusively these days. In fact, let's have a look. Do I own a wired mouse?
And
no, none of the mice in the room are wired.
Yeah, look at that.
To Windows when it's doing it, everything's perfectly fine.
When you actually plumb your cargo container, you can actually draw from the cargo system out of it.
Sweet. Today we learnt the things. Learning with TextFire.
Yeah.
Always a good fun.
Learning with TextFire. Learning is fun.
Alright, how are we looking now? 13 days of power, 28 days of power, I accelerate. Okay, admittedly when I accelerate we still end up with quite the power spike.
For some reason, we've got 1.5k gold made, like ingots, but one of the assemblers can't pull it. It's got a lot of shield components.
I say never trust a wireless mouse. If you've ever been or had an experience, the ones that made me convert was when I tried one of Logitech's. Like the range, range and responsiveness on their whatever they call it. They called it unifying for a bit, and now they're calling it something else, light speed or something retarded like that. Either way, it is incredibly good. Like, it really does work well. And so, yeah, trust me, I was a anti-wireless man for a very long time as well. But when you finally get one that actually does work, and then you get to feel what a mouse is like without the mouse cable, but still feels like it's got one, I can promise you don't want to go back.
There we go. I need 50 more. Come on. Hey.
I will, Creek.
Oh, did I not use the hybrid?
Did you not use that?
I didn't use the hybrid.
Why did you want to use the hybrid?
I thought it might have more power.
It might. I don't know.
I don't know. How much power does the fusion...
900.
Okay, so the same as the azimuth.
Yeah. Bigger than the azimuth, unfortunately, but yeah, same power.
Here, let's see what that gets me up to.
Enter the spinning.
2.8. 2.8 million, is that okay?
I think so, but I don't actually know, man.
I thought it was 3.2 was our number that we had to watch out for, but looks like it's not drawing any extra power, so that I'm going to go with that for now.
What the heck? I've got tired of waiting for platinum, so I've started relaying thruster components to the EV to disassemble. And I'm apparently getting infinite amounts of resources out of it.
Hex?
Confirmed cheating.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean...
Ban him.
It's somehow inventing its on repeat disassemble, and it's somehow making thruster components appear out of midair to disassemble. And refreshing its inventory every now and then. I've confirmed none of the other production systems on board are making any. Just turn that off. Great. Might want to take a look at that one. Shields are done, though. Legitimately, though. They did manage to finish up undoing a bunch of thruster components.
Nice.
And that got the last of the platinum I needed. So, shields on the EV, the bubble shield is at least up now, not the energy shield backups.
Yeah, and the Malcolm's the other way around. He has the energy shields, but not the bubble shield.
I am almost done with my ship. Just need to make sure I've got enough power that I'm going to disconnect it and add my big weapons. I need a name. A good name.
No name for you.
Okay.
The ship that has no name.
Was a ship with no name.
I was about to say that, Tex. Flying through the asteroid field in a ship with no name.
It felt good to be out of the rain. Okay. Computers? Computer!
Carol is a
I need
witch.
computer.
Yeah, probably. Remarkably large number of witches in space, I'm noticing. Not entirely sure why, but yeah. Large colony of witches available.
Are you somebody queuing stuff up right now?
I queued some paint because we're completely out.
Oh, because my computer
Eat
is...
up a small handful of midnight components.
Or
Get out of here, stalker.
Hmm?
nothing. Sorry, I'm making design appreciation noises as I find cool places to put things.
Mm-hmm. There we go. Shield enhancer, shield modulator. And field emitters, 400 of them.
This is probably a bad idea, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect.
Why?
Not sure if I'm ready to disconnect.
We are apparently out of refined platinum.
So I got the 3 disassemblers going full bore on disassembling thruster components.
We have platinum refining. We just are using it as fast as we get it.
Yeah, that's been the case pretty much all night. I think at one point I had 4 refineries all refining the ore at the same time.
Refinerying.
Refinerying, yes.
Yes.
I'm not sure what the appropriate word is for that, but yes.
Yes. Refinerying.
As all the best peeps do.
Are we really out of large steel tubes?
Probably. Understand that we're running out of very arbitrary stuff at the moment, Spacebar, because lots of random building is going on.
Well, remember, we do not have any scripts doing any production at this point now. There's no Bob build and repair script, there's no Izzy, there's nothing. Because of the weirdness that it was doing when we were running them.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Then I will queue up a couple hundred then.
Okay, I'm dropping off some spare field emitters over here in the trade surplus.
Great. T section. Oh wait, is there must be another one that's...
89. How much do I need?
Spacebar, what is the one that just makes a 90-degree turn called? Not corner. Curved?
The curved, yeah, it should just be curved.
Is there an armored curved? Yeah, okay, there it is.
Yep.
There you are.
Whoa. It's almost like, has anyone fancied that special block that can do that job that no other block can? That mod that can fill a role that there just literally is no equivalent for? Well, here it is. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the Armored Conveyor Curved. He says, putting down the wrong one. That's the curved. Where's the corner? Where's the corner?
One of these days I will.
Has Space Engineers given you a curveball? Why, you need the Armored Curve Conveyor.
There it is.
For handling those little slings and arrows of outrageous fortune.
Got a port here. It's got a port here. And it's got a port on the bottom. Weird.
I really need to make some actual toolbar icons for those.
In the case of that one, and in the case of the T section and the cross, I actually think you should also release those in their own individual pack without the armor around them.
Oh, yeah?
Or include them without the armor around them as another aesthetic option.
Yeah, could do that.
Because I imagine that's just a case of removing some meshes you built around, right? And the pipe just exists inside that.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Yeah, a couple of them I did. Like the corner piece, I got a little lazy. There's one corner you can't see from the outside.
That you've perhaps not done quite right. But you know what I mean? I just can't help but feel like actually that would be quite a cool thing.
Yeah.
I reckon people would be down for that.
I guess the only
Visual wise, there's occasionally I'll still use the old conveyors even when I've got yours available.
Mm-hmm.
Battle Cruiser Naga, 5.9 km mountain closing.
Alright, boys, be ready for jump if needed.
Will do.
That's where I keep my cryo.
Brave Tech base ship, 5.7 kilometers in closing. Looks like that'll pass over us. Not heading directly to us.
I really got get a gravity generator in this damn ship.
Yeah, I would have put it on mine. I just couldn't stand not having it.
Oi. Oh, TS's shield is struggling apparently.
So what?
Oh,
Is that TS's shield? TS's shield shouldn't be up yet. It's not built. Oh,
no,
why are
that's
there
fine,
two
that's-
shield generators going down?
On what?
Hang on, let me just
On
kind
the
of.
tracer? On the Malcolm?
Yeah.
Okay.
I only put one down. I didn't know there was already one out there.
I had already done
Is it because Spacebar ship is attached and he's got one on it?
It's no longer attached.
Okay.
So yes, it was.
Well, okay.
I'm concerned you'll have LOS problems on the back there. We'll see. I will.
Sorry, but
I will get rid of the
just
one that
remove
I was
of them.
doing.
Do not
No,
care.
it's fine.
I care
good.
not to wit.
Insufficient power. Shield is failing.
I'm not even seeing that announcement.
Yeah, neither am
I
I.
did. That must be mine. Ah, didn't come in.
Yeah, because it's trying to do one for Spacebar ship. Field ship emitter 2 is actually incomplete.
That Ravetech
alright.
base ship is heading in our direction quite quickly.
It was going to pass overhead from what I could tell, if I remember right.
It's already within 3 clicks.
Yep.
Don't
and
forget what
getting
sort of
closer.
weapons they can have.
Then I need to make a connector that I can.
Yeah, or you need to get in a seat. I don't know why the
He's
blind
got to connect his ship up.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know
Whack
why.
a landing gear on and clip onto like me. I've got loads of flat surfaces.
Vanilla turrets, repeat, I see vanilla turrets on that grid, base ship. No modded turrets.
Roger that.
On the base.
Possibility that the weapon replacers functionality is not working?
Could be. The battle cruiser's not close enough to tell for certain.
Okay. Where can I connect this at?
I'm gonna go find out, to be honest.
Left a merge block or something down somewhere on the side.
Oh, that's why that armor block's there. Separate stuff underneath.
2.51 kilometers.
Yeah, can
and
confirm.
holding.
Weapon replacer is not functioning.
Okay.
Even the
And-
Naga's got like full vanilla loadout.
Base ship is getting further away now.
Oh, back to building.
Have a look about the IMDC station, and again full vanilla. So yeah, the weapon replacer part's not functioning at the moment for some reason. Wasted is not quite in a position where he can kill it yet. Wasted needs these to finish. No, I didn't want to do that.
Every time I get on my seat, there's like a stutter, and then that projection on the holo projector behind me pops in.
Well,
Oh, yeah, we can turn that off.
I may disable that, to be honest.
That was just more
We're
for
just
show.
shy 80 shield emitters, and then the shield should be up.
can confirm the Naga's heading our direction as well.
Let me do that and see if that actually helps. What is that called?
Hollow projector. Or
Projector
console, actually.
Okay, let's see. Something other than holo. Hollow. Holla? What?
Hello.
Marco.
It doesn't actually have a way to keep the projection. You sure you want me to turn it off?
Yeah, that's fine. That may be by default.
I mean, tick box wasn't working.
Yeah, I think it might be by default. Like Keen did something.
Okay.
How do I not? Oh, I don't have
There's a fair bit of lag there. We may well have some fresh spawners. But I also feel like I need to restart, because if the weapon replacer mod's not working, again, there's not really any threat. This is not the point.
Alright.
I know we don't like the idea of putting on the mod that's going to mean that they've all got weapons that can quite easily blat us out of the sky at the moment, but it's how it's supposed to be.
Check on something here real quick, and I'll head to a cryo.
And if anyone's wondering why I'm leaving this back room as empty as I am, the grand plan for this is to make this where the banana docks, and it comes in through the back. I won't actually have to take out much bodywork to fit the banana through there, and if I do so, it'll dock like much more easily than the stupid setup I had before, and you can see it'll easily fit in here. So I've got myself a nice sort of open hangar area, and I'm moving as much stuff as possible kind of forwards into this section, which is going to be the new bridge area.
Are you serious?
EV's primary and secondary shields are now up. I'm in a cryopod.
Ooh. Do you say we have the shield technology?
We have the technology to beat them, hopefully. If the pilot doesn't get too rambunctious and close in too early.
Don't forget, Farrell, they have a plan. Do we? I'm not sure we can go so far as to say we do.
I'm still placing stuff. I don't know if you're ready to...
I am ready.
Let me know when you're ready to bring it down, and I'll...
I'm always ready, Texfar, because I don't have to do the things you guys do.
Okay, spacebar.
Yeah, hang on, I'm docking back up.
Tex desperately doesn't want his gribbling to be interrupted.
Well, I'm trying to make progress.
He's in
the
the
middle of all these restarts, and it's
not all these restarts. What, number 3?
I mean, no,
in 3 hours.
Okay, I am heading back to...
That wasn't a fuss. That was just a comment.
Okay.
And for once, restart's not because the game is being itself.
No, that's true.
I'm just gonna go with bandwagon until someone comes up with a better name for that ship. It's connected.
And similar name to, weirdly, other ships.
I mean, have you ever used that name before?
I don't think he has.
No,
it's
not
a fresh
familiar,
one.
but surely it's...
Not at all.
Okay. All right, I'm in.
Cool. Everyone ready?
Yep.
Edward?
Yep, I'm in cryo.
Cool. What is the name of the console mod? What you mean that console mod that looks so fucking cool there? It all links together, all recolorable like. It's really rare to see a console mod these days, isn't it? I think it might be called Spacebar's ship interaction units.
Oh, I thought it was called Spacebar Digital Linear Chairs.
I thought it was Spacebar's digitally linked cockpits.
Oh.
I think it was Spacebar does like chocolate.
And doesn't like calamari.
Dances like crap.
No, it's Spacebar's desk-like contraption.
Ah, yes, that's it.
Yes, that's it. Oh boy. My question is, why are the spacebar bridge axles not all ready to the front of the workshop?
Apparently, they are.
There you are.
Or are they? It says it refreshed on my end. Oh no, there they are.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
They have 420 subs already. That's insane. I think that's one of my fastest growing mods.
It's almost like you tapped into an unfilled need.
Something like that.
But will it be as popular as a weapon?
I'm loving the fact that we managed to slip that by chat, apparently, as well.
They haven't picked up on it yet.
Nope.
Good.
No, I can't release the spacebar as a mod. That's my thing.
Well, I mean, what if you released the spacebar?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There can only be one spacebar.
Oh, there's a excellent suggestion there, Spacebar. Suspended console monitors.
Yeah, I need to play around with glass texture before I can do that.
Lucas, I assume this doesn't affect already spawned in grids, right?
Uh-oh.
It doesn't. We're good. Just thinking, hang on a second. There's a battlecruiser Naga 3.2 clicks away that could potentially have, like, the big guns.
The begins.
Mm-hmm.
Guess we'll find out.
Do we have the components to build the midnight heavy reactors? I think I need one of those on my ship.
We need the old defense shields or whatever it is up on the EV first. Oh, EV, not
EV.
TS, sorry.
Yep.
PS. Oh, Malcolm.
I love how
Yes,
I love how we spawn in the game now in multiplayer. You're getting the planet texture or background skybox for a little while.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Like you get the sky and the space piece of it. I'm even on a planet.
Yeah, it's like they overlay this over the default planet texture.
I still can't get over how damn cool or how damn well that wave cannon fits at the front of the Musa. I do need to rebuild her properly at some point with that. Like the lines better, because it just looks right. Although I'm enjoying the fact that I'm gonna have the tops of the reactors poking out the top of the ship, so that looks like I've got some sort of gnarly ass engine working in there.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I need to be back in 1 second, guys. Kitties are getting hungry, I can tell, because they're scrabbling at the door and making that pathetic noise.
Oh, a spacebar vending machine. Now there's an interesting idea.
I kind of did that with the Rebel survival kit. Like, it doesn't really look like it because I never put anything in it, but part of it is supposed to be a vending machine.
There you go. Hungry while exploring the galaxy? Why, just go over to your spacebar brand vending machine and pull out a spacebar.
Because Bob isn't good enough yet to put nutrition directly into my stomach, here's your next best way to fuel up on those long
They
nights.
may not taste good, but boy, they'll keep you alive for a little while.
Where is this grid that on the EV that says it's not complete, but doesn't exist?
Okay, so that's a good question, but I just found something out. I haven't tested it again. For the paint gun mod, if you type in... Hang on.
Wait, I'm sorry, do what?
If you type in /PG just ignore the period. It'll actually set that color to the slot.
Oh, say again?
Okay.
Wait,
If you type in /PG HSV 313 100 100.
Oh, like you just did?
Yeah, but without the period, of course. It'll set that slot to that color.
Paint gun help. Okay. Nope, didn't do it.
Do it for me.
Oh, nope. I hit KSV, not HSV. Brilliant. There we go, man. Brilliant ass modders, I'll tell you what.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
All right. Where is pulse gun number 3 on this grid? Because I can't find it anywhere.
There's a big bubble. Yeah. I got to be honest as well, guys. I mean, if you were to stick the old one and the new one next to each other, you'd see the lineage. But the trade surplus has turned into a very cool looking ship. I know it's not done yet. There's a fair bit more work to go, but definitely not quite what it once was.
Oh, did you say there was a bubble on it?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Oh, it's Mr. Berlin. Hey, dude. Happy birthday. Yes, I'm still going to call you by your old name. Aha.
Place your modder and take a chance.
Cool, so I now get to be the one lonely fellow that doesn't have a bubble shield. Sweet.
I don't have a bullshit. Wait, yeah, I do.
Yeah, you
don't
do.
Have it. I don't have enough power for it, but
Get
I
your
have
face.
it. I forgot.
Yeah, lie to me.
I forgot.
That's not acceptable. Sounds more like lies. Yes, I should probably cover, because there's going to be some people thinking, hang on a second, like, what happened to the whole Battlestar Galactica thing? This isn't very much that. It's sort of been that, but it's also sort of not been that. We're almost doing it a week kind of too early, but also kind of experimenting a bit. We're trying to work out a way to properly do it using the modular encounter spawner. Lucas, bless him, as much as I don't want to put any pressure on the guy because he does a huge amount for the overall Space Engineers community. Like, so many of the cool weapons and mods and so on are based off his scripts right now. But he seems to be vaguely intrigued in trying to help us out with this. And one of the thoughts was to basically create a mode for the spawner that works a bit like, so you've sort of got a vague idea we're trying to attempt tonight, which is where you're essentially left alone. Because the mod, intrinsically, if you get far enough away from enemy grids, they'll despawn. So you jump away, that will cause everything to despawn. At that point, it triggers a timer that means that no more stuff spawns for another 30 minutes or so. Essentially, stuff only ever spawns every 30 minutes or every 45 minutes. Some bit of random there. But then when it does spawn, it spawns in large amounts that are all already hostile. And then you jump, that causes it all to despawn again, at which point you're not going to get another spawn hit for another randomized duration between 30 minutes and an hour. And you've kind of got that sort of constantly being jump traced scenario where you can always try and escape it by jumping, but you're going to get a lot of stuff suddenly show up and try and make your life hell. Tonight hasn't really been that, because obviously I've been trying to do it manually using spawn commands and mod settings rather than having the mod have some proper facilities for it, but fingers crossed, that's something we can maybe have for next week. I mean, I know with the chatting I was doing with Lucas earlier, he was trying to do it in a much, much more complex fashion that would have been far cooler to do with like NPC detection radiuses and all sorts of things like that. Whereas this is quite a simple approach to solving the problem that may actually mean that we can get something sorted a bit quicker than otherwise. So yes, coming soon, TM. This week is basically just, I came up with an idea of how potentially we could force it. That's what we're doing today, but there's definitely room for this to be a better version.
Alright, well I just took 4 of the azimuth out and slapped in 4 of the HS Fusion 2s. So, fingers crossed. That might solve our, sorry, HS Fusion reactors, not Fusion 2s.
They definitely drain considerably slower than the other stuff. That's the thinking, Greg. Yeah, you're going to be stressing your power because you're jumping over and over and over again like that. So you're going to be constantly charging up jump drives. It's going to make building extra ships something you're going to need to really think about. But at the same time, something that's going to be quite required because you're going to have this small window to do any... Like, if you're run out of some particular material, you've got a very small window in order to go out and actually gather that material before, holy hell, your mining vessel is being caught away from the fleet. And potentially you've got the opportunity to, you know, if these ships are very aggro, the way the aggro works is they will engage whatever player is getting close to them. So there is room for you to go and run sort of interference style fleets and interference style stuff within already the existing AI. So hopefully this is something that can be kind of done without too much difficulty. Ooh, it spins. I'm glad your reaction was the same as mine. Damn right it spins. It's the best spinny. Look at that spinny. Okay, I've got it on its side in a head removing position, but
Okay.
and actually no, we're not out of bulletproof glass. We're out of girders, or I'm out of girders, I should say. I'm not. This is not exactly a production vessel, so. Ooh, and I can't get out the roof anymore either, can I? I want to turn that script off that auto closes the doors because it's getting annoying.
I hate that script.
Given we're not using oxygen anymore on this world, it's like it is getting quite annoying just having the doors close in my face constantly as I'm trying to get out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably out of range from the surplus, aren't I? That'd do it.
I'm gonna take her out for a little bit of a
joyride.
Yeah.
A spin?
Yeah.
Sounds like a joyride to me.
Well, that's not as fast as I was hoping it'd be.
Or spacebar. The immediate disappointment noises.
Oh, that was definitely immediate disappointment too. That was...
Oh.
Well, I was hoping those.
Are you power? You've got to be power capping then, because they are.
No, actually.
What?
I'm not power capping. I mean, it's.
Are you just heavy as all sin?
222,000. No, hang on.
How is your butt, spacebar?
2,228,000.
Is it chunky?
Yeah, a little bit.
That's pretty chunky.
Let's see if I
He
can find somewhere.
he missed the nimble part of the fighter role description.
Bomber, perhaps.
Oh, and I have shields.
Yep.
I do need more power though. I've got a couple small midnights. I'm just waiting on parts for.
Okay, almost.
See.
Almost got a
Spacebar, are you
reactor up.
leaving random bits of spruce sticking out? You are, aren't you? I found it. Don't even lie to me.
No.
Yes, you did.
Let me paint.
Holy cow! Hey.
Later,
there's a
Moloch.
reactor.
Thanks for your help with the moderation, sir. It was
Yes.
fairly extreme early on.
Tip of the hat to the mods.
Mods this stream have been
Legend.
legend. There, we'll go with that. I was going. You want to say earning their pay, but let's be very real.
Yep. Yeah, it's not.
I don't pay those poor fools.
They get paid in exposure.
Huh?
You guys earned
What,
overtime exposure rate.
I've exposed
Time and a
KDs to all sorts of things.
Oh my.
Okay, well, that's not.
Yeah, good night, guys.
I'm sorry, I can't help myself sometimes.
Ooh. You know, Craig, you make some pretty looking blocks.
What have you found this time? I think my favourite of his at the moment are his
The fusion reactor
assemblers.
goo is just gorgeous. I mean, it doesn't spin, but
You hear that, Craig?
just saying.
No, to be fair, looking at the fusion, if the Fusion Reactor 2 model is anything like the Fusion Reactor 1 model, it could be made to spin very easily by the looks of
It
how it's
could.
constructed.
That globe, yeah, absolutely.
It looks like it's already got like a separate entity in the middle of it. It's just not spinning currently.
You want to come take a look and update people on what the bridge looks like here? I'm getting pretty close to have something functional.
In one moment, my man. I'm just busy kind of doing similar with the weird engineering room come bridge that is now the front of the moved
We've been a
Musa.
little busy.
That's good. Got plenty done, my friend.
Oh yeah.
As well as sort of run from some NPCs sometimes. I mean, admittedly, partly because we considered that they were considerably more scary than they actually were.
And then they actually were. Yeah.
You know, it was a good test.
This is a test of the emergency get the hell out of Dodge system.
Emergency GTFO system.
If this had been an actual emergency, we would have GTFO'd with quite.
We would no longer
Quite a
have
lot of
been in the
energy.
place that we were not supposed to have been. Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Can confirm. Except for maybe Farrell at one point, where the jump driver was being a douche.
That was probably user error.
Why isn't my particle wave coming online?
Why isn't my big gun working?
Oh god,
Where is
no,
that?
I used the wrong ones the whole way around. What? Oh, stupid catwalks with the posters stick up for no reason. Go away. There's too many variants. I mean, it's cool, but there's too many variants.
No, I'm with you. Oh, Shield is reinitializing and checking LOS.
That's mine.
On the bandwagon.
Yeah.
You too can jump on the bandwagon. All you have to do is download the Spacebar Bridge consoles. They're great. Oh wait, I can't use that, can I?
Yep, now you done it.
You're a bit too close to correct as well. I'm worried now. That impression too good. Demonetized for text file, basically.
What, my Lonnie the Tiger? It's Lonnie, it's not Tony. Totally different.
Yes, Lani.
Lonnie the Tiger.
Tony's lesser known sister.
Who still sounds rather masculine for some reason.
They're
The
great.
less said about that, probably the better.
Ah! Right, this place needs gravity.
Carrier
gravity.
Infinity coming at 3.5 kilometers.
Oh, Jesus. All right. I don't think that was spawned in before either, so
No, that's new.
jump positions.
Bubble shield is up.
I don't
It
have a
does
bubble
not
shield.
include the... Oh, the miner is disconnected. Why is the miner disconnected?
I don't know why the miner's disconnected. Going for it.
No, no. I didn't just...
So press P.
Hang on.
Wouldn't be surprised to find someone press P. And which would mean that there would be more than just that disconnected, by the way. Yep, spacebar's miner's disconnected, and so's the spoonbur. Someone press P.
I've been using the...
I haven't actually been in a seat, so...
And the
I don't
spoonbur's
think it
got
was
no
me.
fuel.
I make sure I use the
The
toolbar.
VIS also appears to be out of power.
Yes, as I said, he has been pressed at some point, and they have been disconnected. And
Yep.
No, I've got eyes on the Infinity to track it. Confirm modded turrets on it.
No.
yeah, you've got no fuel in yours either, spacebar.
What?
They've burnt it all because they've been disconnected, and they're all using azimuth.
Right.
Every now and then, my game is locking up now.
That right now, I'm
Yeah,
taking
same.
blueprints of these ships.
Okay.
That would do it.
I'm going to go grab some... I've never flown that VIS, but I'm going to grab some uranium, drop it into it.
Right, the cockpit is at the top end of the ship, where it was hooked on the side, and it has jump drives.
Oh, I was just going to
Dock it
see if
back
I
over
could get
again.
enough power in there to redock it.
That one's only using standard reactors, so that one should be okay.
Yeah,
I've
but
got
where's the
some-
reactor at? Can I reach it with the conveyor
Architect
system
base
off?
ship closing in fast, but look like it's gonna cut in front of us. Modded turrets on that one too.
Roger that.
Why does it have power? I've got a small reactor on there.
No.
The reactor is
I-
empty. Spacebar.
I just put fuel in it.
I think I turn it on. Although with that thing, like, what else have you got powering on the grid?
Nothing really.
I have no idea where the reactors are on this sucker. Sorry. I don't even
At
know
the
what's
top.
up and down. Well, where's the top?
Well, the top is the opposite end of the drills,
Okay, thank you.
and it's inside that area at the top. You can get in
Okay.
it from one direction. They'll be very obvious once you find it. And yes, there is an access port.
Yeah, it's very confusing text.
Unfortunately, it's also not accessible
Transport
from...
Nero has a bubble
Nope,
shield.
there we go.
Yeah, it's a verti miner. So
6.9 out.
Okay. Now I gotta find the cockpit.
at the top as well.
It's also drifting.
Yeah, that's because all the
At the
thrusters were
top.
turned off.
I'm not seeing at the top. I'm sorry. I'm being...
Same area. Look for where the connectors are. The two tubes that stick out the side, not from the back, from the sides of the top. Door will be like on top of, like, right next
Oh,
to one
there's
of
a
it.
door. Okay, so
Yeah.
there's not a cockpit.
No,
There's a
there's an
seat.
interior with a cockpit and a seat.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
One for horizontal flight and one for vertical. So when you're in space, you can drive it normally, but when you're on a planet, you can flip it around so that you've got all the thrust pointing in the right direction to counter gravity.
I have no thrust control.
They're not on.
Okay. Hydro thrusters are on. Small hydro thrusters on. Ion is on. They're not. Let me try cycling power. There we go. That did it.
Careful, she has. If you've got all your hydrogen thrusters on, she's really quick. In one direction only, and it's the direction you won't like, which is the direction towards Malcolm.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out where my orientation is here.
If you're finding the orientation weird, get out.
Oh,
There'll be
wow.
another cockpit directly above you that will flip your orientation 90 degrees to be more easy to work with.
No, that's okay. I'm oriented now.
Yeah, normally for moving, you turn off the big thrusters on that and just use the small ones.
Alright, I'm redocking the Spoomba. I put a small reactor on top.
Oh, nice one, spacebar. Thank you.
That's not connected
Anything
to
else
the
we need
system.
done?
Just landing gear it on for the now time being. Landing gear don't need power to keep connected, so.
Oh yeah, I'm the wrong orientation. Okay, there we go. There we go. Let's see.
It was reasonably sensibly designed for a ridiculous vessel. We can go walk amongst the drills.
Okay,
There's my connector.
Spoomba
There's my
is
connector.
docked.
Am I still a little high? It looks like.
You're a little high and you're a little bit off kilter. I don't know which angle you're. Do left and right for me. And twist. Alright, you need to twist a bit the opposite direction to where you just did, and I'll say when.
I'm twisting left.
Right, continue. Done. Right, you're now vertical in that axis. Now forwards and up and down, because you're twisted that way. Up, I think,
Okay.
from your angle.
Yep. That would be down.
That way, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
still off the
How's
arc.
A bit more. Right, stop. Your connector is now perfectly like level and oriented. Now we just need to do the other like direction axis, if you know what I mean. So that way's correct. A bit further. Sorted and down.
There.
I'm gonna get a little bit closer because I can't see.
Yeah, you're pretty much set here. You're pretty much lined up. Just keep going backwards, or whichever direction you're currently going.
Backwards.
Need to go up a little bit, I think,
there
from
you
your
go.
angle. Find more. Same direction as you just went. Just more of that. Again.
Yep.
There you go.
There you go.
Okay, and connector is not mapped. Let me grab that.
Might be on one of the other bars.
Lock. And
Cool. And whack her thrusters back off again, yeah.
thrusters off again. Okay. Well, that's a heck of a way to learn how to fly a specific ship.
Fire. Not just a specific ship, but a particularly weird specific ship as well. It's not like that's a normal vessel. Not many vessels have a cockpit directly above the other one at a different orientation, if nothing else.
Well, that makes sense. It just
Makes sense. You just
takes a little finding. Okay. Anything else that needs to be docked?
Yeah, I think we're
I
good.
believe so.
Well, for the love of God, nobody hit B.
You should be able to just unbind it, but you can't. It's so
I
annoying.
know. I frankly, if I didn't use P for like paint, I would almost be tempted to pull the damn key off my keyboard.
But you could unbind it if it wasn't used for multiple controls. That's the thing. It's the only reason you can't go into the config file and actually unbind P is because it's used for more than one thing, and because of that, it won't let you.
So I'm not seeing the bubble actually including the VSI. Are you? Or is that a graphical glitch on my end?
The VSI?
Or the Vishnu?
No, it won't be at the moment. I doubt, or at least I doubt it will be.
What if I cycle the power up and on that? See if that does it.
I don't think the bubble. No, the bubble shield doesn't work like that. It just
okay.
has a range, and you have control over how big it is.
Not in size.
So Vishnu's not within it at the moment. If you wanted to increase it, you could, but you'd have to be aware that that will increase your power draw.
Well, are we going to continue using the Vishnu, or
I don't know. I mean, how's our Farrell's probably the best man to answer that, and whether or not we're at a point where it's like, yeah, we'll never need supplies again, or whether we're at a point where it's like,
not really, because I've been paying attention over there for a while. I've been getting the EV up. See what we got.
I think we will need it just for platinum, actually.
Yeah.
We're still low on platinum.
Well, I mean, if we've got enough
Platinum
power
and
to
mag.
run the mining beam, then we may not need it
Then
anymore.
as soon as we've got power to run the mining beam, that thing can go away. But yeah, then we need to make sure we're playing carefully to make sure that we don't never run out of power for the mining beam, because yeah, P has always been the F button in wasted space. What the fuck? In Space Engineers, like, yeah, don't press that button ever. Please. I mean, I'm guilty of doing it, but yeah.
Yeah, I'd say that the at least certainly for platinum, they'll be a lot quicker to get it out with that.
I don't think we're maxing power, but we're not. The range is set way down right now. Okay, well, let me guess. So weird. The blind jump distance keeps hopping around. I don't know what that means exactly, or why it would be changing back and forth.
Power. Or maybe the fact that with the Vishnu being connected, the Vishnu actually has a jump drives itself. It might be behaving a bit weird simply from that.
Yeah, but those are turned off.
Oh, okay.
And your weight is going to constantly be fluctuating because of the refining going on. Like even on the EV where I'm running stuff like that, I am just watching my weight just continue to drop.
Okay.
Anyone got a recommendation for a good 3x3 size turret that we've got available?
I've been using the
Anti-heavy?
anti-heavy, yeah.
Might not be a bad idea to stick with the same things so we can stick with the same ammo. But then I can fit a railgun in the same spot, so... No, anti-heavy it is. Anti-heavy has been a boss for us in the past. Done the good work. Let's have some more. Redesign on the Moose is not going terribly, to be fair. Oh! Is that my bubble?
I don't know.
There's a railgun there. Oh no, it's a Merciless. No, even. Malediction. But. Still. Also my face.
It's a frigate destroyer. I don't know, Ryder.
A frigate destroyer, yes, one of those.
Junk Program's Curiosity is closing in on 5K.
Something else just spawned as well.
Atlas Frigate.
Are we at a point where we want to maybe ETFO?
I'm ready when you guys are.
If I can get docked, what?
It is prepped. What's wrong with your docking?
I don't know. It keeps drifting up, as I can't tell if it's me or if it's...
Musa Grande, I mean, Malcolm's not moving, so.
Oh, I can't see.
Oh, there's a fair bit out there.
Yeah, that Atlas is going to cross our T. We want to get out of here.
Let's have a look.
We have to get somebody to help Spacebar line up.
Yeah, can someone
Not
come
able
help
to
me
get a
line
camera
it?
on it.
Oh, there it goes.
Back.
Nope.
Yeah, we
Go
got
back
some
a little bit.
new
And down
targets
there.
on there.
Right there. You're yellow.
There we go. Thank you.
Bingo. Whatever you do, don't hit P.
Dex, are you pointing in a direction you can jump clear of those asteroids ahead?
Yes.
Okay.
If you guys are clear, I can.
I'm
run
lined
a
up
little
and
bit
ready.
better, though.
So am I.
Okay. Right. All right. Prepped. Everyone seated on board.
Lead is standing by to jump.
200-kilometer blind jump in 3, 2, 1.
300-kilometer.
200.
Don't scare me like that.
Oh.
39K off.
18k off.
All right, maneuvering. Got a nice, likely asteroid right over there. Oh, wow.
That's a big
Come
old
on, baby.
asteroid.
Come on, baby. Turn to the left. Turn to the left. It doesn't want to do it. There's something really wacky with this thing.
Let me disconnect and see how that...
Well, don't do it while I'm maneuvering. I am ready to rip all the damn thrusters off this damn thing and put new ones in. I don't know what is going wrong, but and I'm about to do 360. Yeah, something screwed up.
Try turning like most of the Imhoteps off. Just running on a couple of them.
I've only got 2 going forward and 2 going back. But something is just basically limped it onto the side and causing a lot of thrust in other directions.
Try it now. I'm
Anytime I
disconnected.
try to move.
I know we got the slicer in there, but its damps are off.
Yeah, as soon as you took the bandwagon off, it stopped pulling to the right. Oh, nope. Now you get back. There it goes. So weird. All right.
Maybe the Vishnu then.
Well, I only got 3. Well, I only have 4 high gyroscopes on this sucker. Where did all of them go?
HSRs.
They're big
They're
gyroscopes.
ridiculously OP.
Still.
They're not normal gyros, Tex. We could do with some more, but
Yeah.
Trust me, you could turn that thing.
Making sure that I'm making sure they're not. No, I can't turn it on a dime. I'm doing the scroll the mouse and move, and scroll the house, pick it up and move, to even turn a little bit to the left. All right. It may be that this grid size SE is just not ready to handle it moving.
Probably.
Something just popped into the 2 o'clock starboard.
is it me?
I do not know. There is no beacon.
I have a
Oh
beacon.
yeah, because I can see
No,
you guys.
you're behind me.
No,
Hey,
it's
sorry,
me.
you see that to the right?
Yeah, I see it.
Oh, you're heading to a different asteroid. Roger. Although you are getting closer to me, so...
Why can't I control any of my turrets? What's going on? That is so weird.
Yeah, even 2 Emoteps are getting me plenty of thrust. Where there's just overpowered in Emoteps.
Yeah, probably. They look good though.
You have fuel, ship. Come on now.
How are you doing power-wise these days, Texfire?
Oh, it's going great now.
How great? Mining being great?
That's what I'm angling to find out right now. Get close enough to where the ore detector works.
Ice on that rock.
Yep. So let's see. Beam. Drill turret. I'm going to set it to a 400 meter range. And I'm going to do priority mining.
Oh, he's better.
Hmm? I think I know what my problem is why I'm so heavy. It's entirely made out of heavy armor. Heavy armor.
Oops. Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, I didn't think about
Learn
that.
that lesson with the battle pancake. Not worth it.
At least not while you've got shields.
Yeah, I probably should trade it out for light armor, but it would require an entire refit. And I do not have enough power. I need those midnight reactors.
Oh, Texfire, you should warn us before you're doing that.
Or I'm doing what?
Before you're using the mining laser.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, that's Game Crasher.
That's a game crasher. If it goes wrong.
Especially since I'm not there yet.
You asked me if I had enough power to use it, and I was... Okay, you want to take a save then, real quick?
Preferably, yes. Saving.
Okay, I got my damn sun now, so worst case scenario. We do have something 5 kilometers out though, from where I'm at.
8.9 from here. So, alright for now.
Yep. Looks like it's another base installation. Tucked away in an asteroid.
Oh, we need a better ore detector on this sucker too. Isn't there another ore detector that's got longer range?
I don't know.
Nope, not as far as I'm aware, unless there's an HSR.
I think that might be one of the sensors is hard coded.
Ore detectors? No. You can increase their range through a mod.
Oh, okay.
It's just they do have a potential performance hit.
All right. Let me know when you're saved and everything's it.
Everyone stopped?
Yep.
1 sec, I'm coming up here.
Yep.
Alright, close enough. I am stopped.
Okay, and
Go for it then.
if you're saved...
Do we really need ice though?
Oh, there
No,
it goes.
but I'm testing to see that it works.
It's working.
Funny, I don't actually see the beam. I just see the hole that it's making.
I can see the beam. You can't see the beam? Huh.
Maybe because he's in the cockpit? Don't know.
I'm actually in the turret right now. It's not on
there
automatic
you go.
mode.
That's really weird. You can't see it.
Okay, I'm gonna stop. and see if I can get it automatically priority mine it. Nope, now I see it. That's not even drawing anything right now. I got 2 days power and I'm using 0%.
Cool. I mean, I suspect it may end up feeling a little anemic in comparison.
Oh, to the
to the lump that's attached to the side of the thing at the moment. But
though, to be honest, we
it
could
does
even
the
put
job.
multiple mining
In
beams.
reality, we only need to target certain ores now. We're only after specific things. Like, as far as the bulk of stuff is concerned, we're filled up on most stuff. It's primarily platinum, magnesium, and I guess maybe we're going to end up needing more gold eventually, but we've got a lot. So if that's working,
I don't know what it's actually drilling in, though. Hasn't actually. I'm not seeing anything go into it. Nope. Okay. No, it's got ice. Yep. And stone. So yep, it's working.
better for a small modicum of lag.
Uh-oh.
All right. Well, I'm gonna deprioritize ice.
It was good knowing you,
And then
Vishnu,
we'll-
but you're really a relic from another time, and it's time to say goodbye.
No.
She was helpful.
Mm-hmm.
We got a boo-boo out there.
A what?
6.6 came off.
Hey, boo-boo.
A bamboo, a boo-boo, I don't know. What's the bamboo matter to you?
Do you see a yugu? Does it have a picnic basket with it?
Yeah, it bastard.
A
For
picnic
you?
basket?
I mean, what do you want me to call it? An Uber?
Did they even use Vishnu? Yes. 0.
Oh yeah. Oh yes,
Yeah,
we
we used
did.
it in a couple of episodes.
We used it a fair.
What was that?
I don't
No.
know.
Okay.
I saw some explosion out the corner of my eye.
The back end of Vishnu just went pop.
I wonder if it still
Shield,
had.
grid
Oh,
ownership change.
it's grid ownership. Let me get away from it. Actually, I'll just shut down my shields for a second here.
I don't know if I'd go to that extent, but
Well,
It's also floating.
I'm
Yeah,
sure
I
you
may
got
have
12
bumped
shield.
it a little bit. It's fine. We're eating it fast enough that it's not going to hit us.
It's a bit ironic and poetic in a way. How quickly it's being eaten.
I was about to say, Vishnu, meet your maker.
Kazoo. Kazoo taps.
Kazoo tap. No, no, I won't do it. I won't do it, Dusty. Anyway, again, the Vishnu was basically just a visitor from another time that was helpful to us, but mostly a byproduct of me being lazy. But when there's already a, incredibly functional mega miner just available, there's no need to reinvent the wheel,
No, you're right.
especially if it's covered in drills. I mean, there's no opponent. Oh, hang on a sec. We got one incoming. The Unboo-Boo's coming in. You are entirely
kidding, man.
incorrect, Curtis. There are most definitely opponents. What do you call this?
all I can see on him is landing gear.
Yeah.
like
Oh
there's
wow,
a-
he's got one enormous turret on the top of him.
I'm gonna back away a little bit and then bring my shield back up.
It's the same one I took with Midnight Heavy Deg, I think. On the top, the opposite side to us, thankfully.
Well, an easy way to avoid his fire.
Oop.
Sorry, spacebar. Moving.
You're fine. I'm standing still.
Okay. I think the Vishnu is now clear. Yeah, apparently we must have ground away enough ownership blocks that it was no longer
no longer ours, and so the
being our
shields
grid.
cut it in half. Oh well, at least we know why. I was wondering because like Bob does a good job of stripping the inventory contents out before he grinds stuff down.
Yeah, but we've had it working on the ownership codes first. Okay, and Boo-Boo's getting close.
Boo is only armed from the opposite side to us.
Yeah.
Okay.
It has a single turret on the far side of the ship.
It's pretty much at the apex of its approach, more or less.
Oh wow,
Unless
I'm
it
at
decides to
6%
do a
all of a
U-turn.
sudden. 6% power usage, and then I'm not. Okay, interesting.
Hmm.
Yeah, Moose are feeling slightly anemic these days with its piddly amount of bobs.
Is it still in our bob range, or?
No, it's only in mine now.
Oh. Sorry, Spacebar, I thought you were still.
No, it's okay.
I think you'll
Inside.
struggle to be bob range and still outside of shields. EV's probably let EV come in and help. It's much smaller shield, but although Farrell are getting very close.
Yep, that should be good enough.
Oh, you are intersecting with the shields, but I guess you've turned that off.
I could actually
Probably,
do that too.
because of the way it was parked in the trade surplus, just in case.
Yeah,
I'm never doing that, but apparently we did.
Yeah, entities may pass the shield. Checks against EMP.
I do, Andrew,
Yes.
but I don't want any more bobs on this. We've got enough bobs already. This is a warship.
Spacebar, I'm moving.
Okay.
Oh,
No fighting in the warship. Or what is it? No arguing in the warship.
Gentlemen, you're in the war room.
Yeah, that's it.
There's no fighting in the war room.
let me get out of your way. I'll go the far side.
I'm just gonna go below it.
You're still making horrible clanging noises as you move.
Yeah, I know. Every time I move, it's ridiculous.
Has something coming disconnected again?
I'm actually at the point where I'm going to suggest that we cut and paste this grid.
Yeah, but jumping essentially does the same thing.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh well, then I don't know.
There's only one thing I can think of that would be doing it, and let's see if that's the case.
Most of the weapons on my ship, at least, guys, are energy weapons. I have one weapon that requires ammo, which is the anti-heavy turret that's on top of the roof in the middle. That, yes, doesn't have ammo at the moment. The rest of my weapons are energy weapons, so I'm primarily waiting on getting my reactors up and running.
Yep, same. I've got 4 of the anti-heavies, but I also have 2 shot cannons, a particle wave, and then the Verdes.
Okay, if I remember rightly, I still have one remaining hole in the side of the ship. Where is it? Oh no, I've just got the front end to sort now. Sweet. Yes, if you want to know why they're called Bob, look at the mustachioed man.
I'm actually kind of proud of that, to be honest.
Hey. Generally, I'd like to think if you've been going for long enough, you end up having a thing. And Textfire has been going for a while.
I was reading We Are Bob, which is a sci-fi series at that point, about, among other things, a series of self-replicating AI machines, and they were all called Bob, or variations on it. And there's also, of course, Bob the Builder.
I'd like to think we can try and avoid that particular comparison.
Well,
it's just slightly less elegant, you know? One, high fiction, other,
yeah, I mean, it's a good series. I think there's 3 whole books in there.
3 whole books, not half books, ladies and gentlemen, but whole books.
Nope.
Get them
3
here
whole
now.
Books. You heard it here first.
I have no idea why we say that, but apparently we do.
How am I out of ice over here? Alright, I'm coming over to borrow a cup of ice.
Yeah, I just grabbed probably about 100,000 of it, so go right ahead.
It's that level we've got. Massive fleet of starships. Yeah, anyone got a bucket of ice? I mean, drinks are cold. Are warm, sorry.
Just take the bucket down the hall. There's an ice machine.
Is there, though? Or is it out of order?
Probably.
What can I say? It's better than having a Tillium ship come back with some thirsty friends waiting for it.
What?
He'll be making... It's Farrell, so he's making a reference to some sort of sci-fi something. We just need to figure out what.
Yep. And I may be running out of O2.
It's a very appropriate sci-fi reference.
It'll be a BSG reference then. Brains? Nope. Nope, not happening. We've come to know Farrell over the times, and normally when he sounds like he's being bizarre, it's gonna be a sci-fi reference of some sort.
From when they're on the run and they run across the Tillium refinery ship. Tillium ore that they need for fuel.
Look, I've only watched BSG once, and I didn't get the whole way through it. I'm sorry. You see,
Chat's getting it though.
Chat knows where it's at. Oh, well, of course they do.
Chat's got my back.
They don't need to have your back. Chat's just it's not how it works. Chat's not got your back. Chat's just preparing the cross for me. So it works.
Atlas frigate firing on us. Atlas frigate firing on us.
Okay, prepare jump.
Roger that.
In a seat.
In the seat.
In the seat.
I don't
Ready
even
to
see
go.
the Atlas. Oh, there it is.
Everyone
Fire
prepped.
Bumpers off.
Jumping now.
Jumping. now.
Jumping. Whoa, that's kind of sick-inducing when 3 people jump in close proximity to each other.
Yep, indeed.
Musa, 36 kilometers off. Avion Andreas.
I have no sight on anybody, not even on the Dradus. I'm going to pick up my old-school phone now and call someone and chat about it. Dradus not working. But I am accompanied by a random bubble shield. That's,
Yeah, I don't have a straight surplus.
that's floating in space next to me.
Yeah, I don't see you guys on my screen either.
Okay.
Okay. That's interesting. Sent you a GPS with our current location?
I am here. Cheers, Tex.
You're 364.1 kilometers off from me, according to that.
I am getting a lot of streaming, though.
Jump only 52.2% charged.
Well, great.
And I might be dying. Oxygen?
Oh,
Do I have
no.
oxygen on this? Oh wow, yeah, I do.
Your health
It's almost like
is low.
I've got oxygen on it, but I can't access it. Give it! No, I'm full. I'm full. Full. Give.
I wonder why the jump drives right now are telling me I can only jump 5 kilometers. Interesting.
I'm 28k away from you, Waste, if you need O2.
It's good. It's good. You would have been far too late, I promise you. It was considerably closer than that. I am on 2 HP.
So I'm kind of confused why that GPS is so far away from us when we both jumped in the same direction. The
I know.
circles
I don't
facing.
even. Nope. Nope.
I don't trust it.
It was one of the reasons why in the PvP we always we built ships that were like frames and ships designed to dock up to for when we were jumping. Just even if it was a really basic frame, it was better because you ended up at least arriving at the same place, like exactly the same place, rather than sort of the same place.
No, we had that. We didn't have that problem. We just had the grids that would jump and then you couldn't move after you jumped them.
Well, I can move. So
Whoa, the
there's,
delay on chat is ridiculous. It's only now that they're saying the whoa 2%. Blah, blah, blah.
Well, I never had to worry about jumping in PvP.
Yeah.
So,
your little
how far away
drive.
are you guys from where I'm at? Just out of curiosity.
364 kilometers.
Oh, good lord.
Yep.
What direction?
Upwards.
we
Dex
could
fire.
split
Upwards.
the difference.
Okay, I'm
We can
looking
charge
up
our
the
jump
bridge.
drives faster than you can, honestly.
Yeah, we'll be fine, dude.
Okay.
I'm not seeing the bridge since you finished it.
Oh yeah, come on up.
Oh yeah.
Into
Yeah,
my
that's good.
parlor, little fly.
Please come and see. Come and visit.
Yep.
I'm
Yeah,
actually
it's-
fairly pleased with how this is altered. We've got some cryos right here on the backside of the bridge, and then the dual refineries, and
Oh, and an airlock. I like that.
yeah,
Yeah, this mouse thing is definitely space engineers doing it.
Oh shit, 10 days,
By
I missed your
alt tab, don't
donation.
even leave the window.
It
I
is a
can
little
immediately
premature,
get the
but
mouse
you gotta
cursor
live
back
risky,
normal
right? It's a
outside of
stream.
The game.
Whoa, let's do it.
Your fusion reactors don't look like they have uranium.
no, they don't. My HSRs do though.
Oh, never mind.
Well,
Come
most
to
of
me,
them do.
Texfire.
Oh, you want me to jump to you?
Nope.
There you are.
Ah,
I'm only 68% charged.
Can you grab in a seat real quick, spacebar?
This has got a lot of batteries.
Yep, coming back.
Yep, just had something pop in at 8.6 kilometers. And then immediately turn off its antenna. Not suspicious in the least. Yeah, I added 2 more gyros. That's definitely helping. That and not having the polyp on the side.
Gentlemen, I believe we definitely need to think about meeting up soon here then, definitely.
Yep. Wait, so I'm going to head towards that asteroid cluster.
Come on, jump drive. You heard what I just said, jump.
Definitely, we need to do that, correct.
Oh, something's blocking. Did you turn your dampeners off there, Mr. Spacebar?
I think I turned the ship.
You need to turn the blooming engines off.
Yeah,
Dampeners off doesn't work. You need to turn engines off.
Alright, let me go down there and do it. Oh. That was a mistake. I thought I
Oop,
turned the
that's
engines
someone
off.
arriving.
Yeah.
IMDC something. We're all good, he's 10 clicks out. Yeah.
Who's the...
Did you not set a group up for him for the bandwagon?
I did, but I don't think I named them anything sensible. I just stuck them on the hotbar and...
That's something like, you know, bandwagon thrust.
Yeah, something like
I
that.
can turn it off from here, you know.
Yeah, let me jump over here and do it.
Oh, you named it thrusters all. That maybe? No? Yeah? I can tell after I get like 3 grids attached, I don't know what's going to what. Yeah, another Explorer, Christine.
You're way better off,
6.7.
if we're having grids connected together, you're way better off using landing gear and turning the thrusters off than you are trying to connect up. Only connect up when you need to. Rest of the time,
Yeah,
disconnect, landing gear on, make sure the thrusters are off.
If only because then nobody can press P and kick you loose.
No one can press P
True.
and kick you loose, but the connectors seem to add a physics calculation that the landing gear just don't. When the landing gear apply, you become the same grid. When the connectors apply, there's still that connector force there. And it just seems to mean that you get
EV
that
incoming?
weird sub
Roger
like
that.
grid pull when you don't with landing gear. As long as those thrusters are off.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go... I kind of want to take this out for a little spin.
Okay, well, we're getting close to that time.
I know.
Yeah.
Just telling
Come and
Mr.
line up
Joyride.
alongside me, Mr. Can we have the ships in a line? Close formation. Alongside, see if we can... Definitely need to redesign the shot rod, but she's still got some of her niceness. Then we got space bars equally like somehow 1930s spaceship design.
Yeah,
Like-
that's kind of what I was going with those fenders. Like
No, it's worked perfectly. But both of these look like somehow they're also a hot rod from around that era.
Well, I kind of tried to make it look at like the other ships, so it's gonna get design features of all of them.
And then of course the EV, which has got like big Halo vibes.
Yeah.
And good old Musa. Not Musa. TS. Now Malcolm. That while
Malcolm.
the back of the flying bridge needs to be finished, I think you'll all agree, has actually turned into, outside of, I'm not sure about the mining beam nodule.
No, I think
Looks
that
a
may be replaced with a weapon at some point.
looks a
Particle beam
little
cannon
right
or
now. Well, the thing with this is we don't want to. I don't think it's a good idea to equip our carrier with non-turret based weapons.
Probably right.
But maybe you replace that with a shorter mining beam array. When we arrive, you got and you got like 5 lasers going all over the
Yeah,
place.
that's got like 5 across the bottom or something. That might be
Ooh.
possible.
Or it could it could come out on pistons. That'll be fine, right?
But overall, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say it looks like a battle star. It's if you were to take this and then wrap it in armor, then maybe
Yeah.
you've got a battle star.
It kind of looks like you've taken all the armor off of it and it just ended up
This
with
is
the
the
core.
civilian space stock and
The
not the Battlestar.
cross section of the battle star once you've stripped the rest off. Like, oh, there you go. Fly through your dock. You got your command structure. Shame you don't have any like armor, weapons, main thruster components, or anything like that. Still though, overall, Cool looking fleet. We need to get the actual Battlestar style system up and running properly for next time, but regardless. Yeah, we need the spacebar. Can you get in a bit closer? I want to take a gnarly ass. I want to finally have a cool screenshot that looks a bit different for once for the next stream.
Yep.
You know what it's like. I've been desperate, so like maybe get above the TS.
Above it?
Yeah, you and the EV like get in a bit more above it. So I'll be the one side.
So that way the Malcolm really is in the middle.
The naked star.
Naked star. Bear star. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
All of the ships move at like crazy. They have the ability to accelerate and brake very, very quickly. You need to calm your bones.
I know, just... Oh,
It's
there
fine.
we go.
It's fine.
Apparently my Imhotep's been off this entire time.
Mysterious lag, sorry.
No. You don't really necessarily need them. I mean, I'm not running them on the EV for the most part right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna eventually lose some serious Imhoteps. Maybe put some repulsors in.
I need to finish those plasma thrusters I was working on.
Nice. Well, we do have a few minutes left, but in reality, we might as well call it here before we go digging into something else. It's been fun, guys. Thanks for joining us a lot. We've got ourselves a little battle fleet together that's actually a battle fleet now. Almost all the ships have shields. We've got guns. There are enemy NPCs that are probably going to kill us while I'm sitting here chatting away. Are we alright?
Yep. That are rapidly approaching at 6 kilometers, yes.
Actually, one of them is rapidly approaching at 6 kilometers. What the hell? Alright, in which case, taking a save game, I will say thanks all. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to go and check out these wonderful folks on YouTube. Mostly Mr. Farrell, because he is the only one that does a huge amount of YouTube as far as I'm aware. But you can find Mr. Spacebar over on Twitch as well. Both linked below. And then if you really fancy it, I mean, we've done Road to 6K. We've done... What do you want now, Tex? I don't even know. Too many.
I don't know. I mean, let's see. I'll take a look real quick.
You can go and find Tex as well.
Let's see.
Thanks all you fine folks for joining us. Please hit that like button because, yeah, it does help out. Thank you, the mods, for doing such a fine work this evening. Seriously, the bots were nuts. So, GG on that. I really appreciate it. I was trying to cover it to begin with, and I would have been doing it full time had you guys not come in and started to teach those bots how it's shown. As someone said earlier, when I grow up, I thought the future was full of robots and it was going to be really cool. This is not quite what I had in mind.
Yeah, that's not what I had planned for.
And there was a final point. I can't remember what the final point was. God damn it.
Mr. Spacebar.
You've done that. Oh, his mod?
No,
amazing.
No.
Consoles? But I think we promoted that
Indeed.
one. Like,
Oh, I think we have.
I think we've done that
flagged
one.
his wares.
Yeah,
They really are cool.
Balls.
I really dig these consoles. I'm not gonna lie.
well, I'm glad they're so well received. I may have spent most of the day trying to finish them up.
But
Nothing like a
job, mate.
deadline to
Did a good
spur
job. I like 'em.
creativity.
I'm loving that. In particular, I'm loving the one that fits properly into the corner. Because Colt didn't have one of those.
Yep.
That was
Well,
like in line with the corner, and so yeah, that's cool. Poutine stream soon. Don't worry. That's apparently a thing. I'll clean up the kitchen or something. It'll be fine.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's a pleasure, guys. Thank you for donating, those that did, and we will catch you all for the next one next weekend, and hopefully I can fix up the problems with the slight dry up in content in the near coming future as well. Cheers, folks. Good night.
Bye.
What? That's just disturbing.
What?
Bye.
That's kind of what I was going for.